drop that chicken?
Don't tell me no lies.
When you fed them chickens, don't tell me no lies. You little dumbass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Ice, lady.
Some people are orangutans.
Nabra Radio 110 MicroGreen. We got Smokin Buddha from Buddha Farms here tonight to talk a little bit about farm life. I got so many questions. I haven't seen him in a while. You know, a normal friend would have just called him up just to shoot the shit. No, I scheduled him to come on here. That way I can listen to it again. See what I missed. But you said exploit him. For what?
Because you were going to call him on the phone. Like, no, come on the show. I like it.
Yeah, that way I can talk to you on this and then record it and listen back to it.
I could have just called in. We all know how well that works.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, yeah, right. Works about as well as half the other things around this show. But everything seems to be...
Boo fucking say that the show this week was fucking insane.
Dude, we're going to get to the 420 show announcement, but first, man, let's go back. Smokin Buddha was one of... You listened, I think, since the first time I ever went on a podcast. Mayday and I went on the scoop back... Shit, we go back a while now.
Back.
Oh, man.
Take it back.
It was when Pickle was at his old house. I think is Vinny living there still?
Yeah.
No, Vinny's even gone from there.
Vinny's gone from there, too? Yeah, that was...
I mean, we talking 10 years, maybe?
Probably, yeah. Is when you started working with us. You started the podcast, like, right after that. You went on Pickle's show.
Yeah, so
and I started listening.
You listened for a while.
Yeah, religious.
And got to hear it change over the years.
Oh, man. It's insane.
And also be a part of it. Like, even when I was just doing art shows, you would come in and hook up with the pork, and you know, we were doing stuff together with that.
Yeah,
you started doing the
pork.
pulled pork.
The magazine, Magazine Metals. You did that live show at Magazine Metals. We came out there for that. And just as many shows as I can try to get out here. Living over there that's a long ride.
One of your shining moments at the Pickle Scoop show was when you expressed the Pickle's dog's anal glands.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was our surprise for Cassie.
Yeah.
That didn't go very well.
The dog tried to bite your ass.
It bit Harry. It bit helpful Harry. So Harry was holding his front legs.
His anal glands
I was
are
trying to
filled,
pick up his
and
tail.
they need to be expressed.
So
that's your job. 250. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was back when Harry used to be an asshole. Remember that?
No, he was helpful. He was helping.
So you had heard us on the show, like, for weeks, keep talking about this dog rubbing his ass on the rug.
Exactly. Yep.
And you're like, I can fix that shit.
Yep. As I do it to my dog every time I go to bed.
Every
he does
time?
it, but he lets me.
So you had Harry holding this dog down.
Yeah.
Helpful Harry hold down.
He was.
And you went for the gland.
I went for it, and he was not having it.
No.
Dude, your girl lost it too. That was
Oh, she was screaming.
Yeah.
She was gonna
I was
hurt y'all.
screaming because they were like, Jason's like, the problem is when the smell's gonna hit you, it's gonna be bad.
It's bad.
And like just the thought of the smell had me gagging already. I'm like, this is fucking horrible.
It's not just like a shit smell. It's just like a skunk,
Is that her really?
like
Is that
just
really
a
her?
putrid, like nasty. And that's what the dogs are smelling when they're sniffing each other's
Oh, dude,
asses.
the anal
That
gland thing is
stuff,
the most disgusting thing.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad. This is related but unrelated. You ever hear old guy I used to work with as BO? He had his dog, and I think he had the same problem. And the dog, like, they were at a friend's house, and his dog fell down the stairs.
Yeah,
and like freaked out.
Expressed itself.
While he was falling down the stairs. It was just squirting out all over the
Tune in
place.
next week when Ginger and Ruby is here.
Oh.
Dude, there's a better one. I don't know if you heard it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
There's an even better one. So he brings his dog to Oktoberfest.
No.
And him and his girlfriend, they get him the big plate of that bratwurst and sauerkraut, which pretty much smells
just like
expressed dog anal glands. So they go and they get their food and they sit down. They got the dog on the leash, like in the walkway, and he goes at the crowded ass time too. I don't know if that's ever not crowded anymore, but it was crowded. And this big giant motherfucker come walking down the aisle, right? and kicks the fucking dog.
Kick your dog, kick your dog, kick.
So, and of course, he didn't care for that too much. So he tells the guy something for kicking his dog. He goes to check on the dog, you know, because the dog kind of let out that yelling. Man, they kick the dog, kick the dog, kick the dog, kick the dog. And he smells it, and he gets some on him, and he realized the dog expressed himself right there in the middle of all those people eating that disgusting food.
And nobody knew the difference.
So he tells his fucking old lady, come on, we got to go.
We gotta go.
Like, gotta go. So he grabs the dog, and she's like, I just got my food. He's like, take it with you. We gotta go. And he's like freaking out, right? So they leave. That's fucked up enough because you know that stench just got let out. Like somebody ate 2 days worth of sauerkraut and just let one out in this motherfucker.
Oh, bro.
Yep.
But then they go and they wash the dog off and they clean themselves up and they go back. I'm like, dude, that took balls. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. Ginger and the V will be here with the Sunday Buzz. Dude, coming up at break 2. Calls Khaos. He's in the other room. He's wrote notes this time. He keeps saying something about fucks him with Mayday.
Fucking with Mayday.
Fucks with him.
But dude, the next thing Smokin' Buddha did was when it was time for fucking Harry to go for making stupid fucking comments. He used to be so fucking helpful.
Exactly.
But then he finally went too far, and Smokin' Buddha took it upon himself to go, I'm going to fucking do something about this.
Yep.
And you went and started a petition to get Harry off the show.
That was a fucking...
I went to change.org. It was legit. I sat there for a couple of hours and wrote this like essay on why it was wrong for what he said and what he should, why he should be kicked off the show.
Lord
and all
Jesus,
of that.
yes.
That was one
I
of the
don't know
greatest
how
things
many-
that's ever happened.
I don't know
That's
how many
deluxe package.
signs, signatures we had, but it worked.
We got a few, actually.
Czar had to improvise a little bit, but it eventually worked out.
Yeah, just keep fucking with him until he gets pissed off and leaves.
Fucks with him.
Man, I was fucking with him.
Remember he left and then he had to come back because he had his
Okay.
keys?
Okay.
He forgot his, what was that MP3 tape player thing.
Oh, we had a whole court case. That was great.
I gotta know, just because like you're one of the few people, if not the only one, that's actually come through all this whole journey with us. Did you have a favorite kind of segment? Because there's like the beginning to where we're just starting off and figuring things out. Then there's the kind of the chaotic moments with Beaver Wizard and all that. Every show had to be crazier than the next. Then there was the audio plays, whatever, radio plays or whatever we were doing. Then that ended and it just came sheer like turmoil and almost violent at times.
Yep.
And then the final stage I call the kicking the fuck out of Pickle stage to where we just would kick fucking Pickle every week.
It got bad.
Did you have a favorite moment?
I actually was thinking about this the other day. I was like, what is the most memorable thing? So just the craziest shit that y'all have ever done or just guessed. Rampage.
Yeah. Oh,
We all wires.
Get it back on the fucking phone! It's on
Get
the
that
fucking
fucking bitch on
phone!
the phone. I will fuck you until you die. I
I'm
will
gonna
That
fuck
shit
you with a big rubber dick.
That
I
shit
killed two
was
nuns and a
nuts.
baby this morning.
The rampage.
Dude, that,
I twitch a lot. I'm sorry.
I was mortified.
that was insane.
Get her back on the phone right fucking now. You still on the fucking phone? Shelly, you still on the phone? Kiss my dick. Don't ever talk about me or anything I'll fucking do, because I will come out to Ama and I will kick your motherfucking ass. Suck my fucking twat. Suck my fucking
I remember
twat.
being so
End of
lost.
story.
I was so confused on who it was on the phone. And then as they're talking, it was like, no, that was the other guy's wife. And I'm like, oh my God. You just said that to the dude's wife who's sitting right next to you? I'm like, this is fucking insane.
That shit was brutal.
And then I remember that was a real moment because that was the first time I dealt with something like that. And then trying to figure out, should we go to break or not? And luckily, I made, I think, the right call when I was like, no, if we go to break now, shit's going to get broke.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, it was to the point where it was like, if we don't talk this out while we're on the air, like, something bad could happen. And, rightfully so. Like,
Yes, let's just fucking roll with it.
Yeah, I had to drive him home that night.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to say names, but I think your boy knew that Rampage was so fucking nuts that you don't want to fight that
And
motherfucker.
he was drunk, but he was drunk. That's,
It don't matter.
You could be drunk, but to say shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it was for the show or what, but God, he was going off.
I remember the first time I fucking met him. It was like 2 seconds. He did this thing with his cigarette where he couldn't get it in his mouth, and I was like, "Is he gonna do that the whole time?" And everybody like thought that was the worst thing to ask. I just needed to be prepared. Like I didn't know if that was a once in a while.
I twitch a lot. I'm sorry.
But man, what a great guy. Yeah, we don't see him very much anymore.
Oh man, that was nuts.
He's in Buddy's band, isn't he?
That was a real moment, though. I was like, holy shit.
I mean, just the craziness of it, that was definitely. But as far as just the bits, the best thing y'all have done was, of course, the audio plays, but the claws, man. The claws was
holiday
so
tradition.
good.
It is great.
Oh God, just the song y'all made with it, and just the story and everything that was told was incredible.
Very nice.
I really love that. Man.
Good.
That was really good.
Listening all these years. At least you had 2 good shows. 400. If we got you twice, that's more than some people.
360.
Oh man. Well, man,
But like y'all were saying with the Harry position, man, it was always y'all are doing such a good job with all of this, and it was always to make the show better. I had no hate for Harry. Harry wasn't doing it was just time to go. It was time for new things. Time to move on. And as much as it, we all said that, but it was the same thing with Pickle. It was kind of holding back everything that y'all could do. There's the talent that y'all have here, and the sound quality and all of that. You can tell just when all of that leaves, you can't go back to it. You can't go back and listen to something else like that. Anybody local just doesn't have what y'all have. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. See?
oh fuck. What? You're leaving? Bye, man.
It is done.
Mic drop.
Buddha, Jesus Christ. You just go over there and suck him off.
Hey, man. I had to get in his head
God
a
damn,
little
I
bit.
got to deal with him after you leave.
Hey, it's not just Mayday, man.
He just got shit taste and picking songs. I got to go for something. Looks dumb in that green shirt.
Just with all of that. It's not just Mayday with the
Fucking St.
music.
Patrick's
Fucking
Day.
looks like Mayday looks like fucking Buddha forms over there.
Jolly Green Giant. Yo ho ho ho.
Yeah, he could be your mascot on the cans of the fucking food and shit.
A little less Miracle Grow, a little more pruning, all right, Buddha? Boy gets a little ahead of himself sometimes.
Oh, man.
Dude, speaking of getting ahead of ourselves, I'm going to do it right now. We're going to announce the 420 show lineup, dude. Congratulations. You get to be here for another monumental moment for Not Real Radio. We get to announce 420 at Southport Hall. Southport Hall. As you know, Zombies Eating Sheep will be headlining the show. We kind of booked this one because we wanted to do a full set. We got kind of ripped off with the Girl Spice.
Oh, fuck off.
There's a lot of work and effort for a fucking cover band act.
That was incredible, too.
Thank
And a
you.
little too much estrogen. There will be no fucking bitches on the stage except for Allie this night.
That's right.
We spoke about Billsbury, right? We couldn't.
Yeah.
It did.
Oh.
We won the
Never
Fox
heard
with
back from him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess he's on
He
break
don't fucks with us, man.
from being a rapper. I hope he, man, as a fan, like, fuck booking shows and this show, just as a fan, I do not want Billsbury to quit. I do
Me
not
either.
want that to be the last I've heard from him.
Yeah,
He's
agreed.
too good. I want to hear how he's evolved. Like, his life has changed. He's a different person than he was when he wrote all those songs.
Yeah.
And I think he's still got the same talent if nurtured correctly. So just to hear a more mature and kind of elevated, human being deliver those, the ability that he has, his return's going to be incredible. Unfortunately, it will not be that night.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to that.
It was kind of cool, though, because it did open the doors to some possibilities that would have never have happened. And one of the things we saw this band on a fluke, I think it was Mardi Gras night. We just happened to go to Southport Hall.
It was Mardi Gras, yeah. Mardi
To
Gras.
see somebody play. I forget who it was. In the main room. I don't even remember at this point.
It was a guitar show. It was like all the guitar players.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
So we got tired of hearing guitars.
Arbitrary
because they're the new horns. We just kind of burnt down on them. And it happened to be having a rap show in the deck room. So we're like, let's go see this. And a couple of people had said, man, you got to see these guys. So we're like, all right, let's go check this out. Well, we walk in and we see costumes and we see theatrics and we see actually a pretty damn entertaining rap show, which was refreshing because usually rap and hip hop shows are I'm more let down than satisfied 98% of the time. And usually a
30 seconds of
hip
one
hop
song
show
and go to another
sucks. Yeah, and just no effort given. And
30
it looks
people
bad.
on the stage.
This was pretty damn entertaining. One of the guys is from Kenya. One of the guys is from the West Bank,
Yeah,
which
you're
is,
right.
practically
Same
Kenya.
thing. Yep.
So they'll be representing.
We have less Mexicans. It was a joke. Okay.
So the first band, Merle Swaggart. These dudes, they were pretty funny. They got some songs out on SoundCloud. They got some videos made. Well done. They're entertaining and different. I think what they don't have in pure rhyming ability, like they're not lyricists like Pillsbury. They're creative. It's funny, and I was very entertained. Yeah. So I'm like, man, this would be great to do a show with them. I'm looking forward to it.
Something different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen them too, and I want to see the set again. So it's like great, and we get to see it that night.
And they're funny.
Yep.
They got clever lyrics and goofy little stuff they do.
And that's not all. It doesn't end there.
Not all.
Up and coming sensation, Little Thrifty and the P9s. This is one of those ones that every once in a while, some magic happens, and I successfully predict the Pelicans' future, and I find an act like Little Thrifty and the P9s. They don't even have their music out yet. I just happen to hear some like
bootleg demo
betas, kind of like, hey, this isn't mixed and mastered. It's like mute mind level at this point. It's gonna need some work.
You got the CD at a gas station?
No, I just met these guys like from online. They contacted me and they sent me some stuff, and they were like, hey man, we just want to know what you think. We're about to, explode and take over the rap game. Dude, what I heard blew me away. I was like, holy shit, this is the best, not just hip hop, the best thing I've heard in a long time.
Oh, nice.
Incredible delivery, very entertaining. It's almost like they're not taking themselves too serious, but they're taking it very serious. Yeah. There's a lot of humor involved, and just, honestly, I was afraid to meet them. Yeah, I am being honest. I'm kind of afraid to meet them. If this is an act, it's a fucking good one.
Come on.
Like, yeah, they're very believable. I'm like, talk to them. I finally got to the phone call, We went back and forth, Facebook Messenger. Finally did the phone call conference because I wanted to hear a person. I don't want the only connection I've ever had with a person we book a show with is just through text.
Right.
Yeah, when I heard them, I was like, this is definitely could either be the greatest thing we ever done or the worst thing. Either people are going to be entertained or they're going to be killed. I'm not really sure.
Nice. Come strapped.
And next to the area's biggest rapper, this guy's big. He's huge.
Uh-oh.
He's even bigger in Japan. Big brawler. That's right. Fucking
It's
creator.
It's gonna be Wings Day.
Saver of Wings Day.
It's just Wings Day.
It's them Hooters boys.
Dude,
It's them Hooters boys. Right? Yeah,
I can't wait,
it's gonna be
dude.
great.
him doing anything besides that fucking.
So he has a rap like set.
Oh, we're gonna start sharing some, and you'll get to know the
the
raps of Big Brawler.
Heard is the Wings Day, right?
Yeah, there's more.
The Who Dat song was a metal.
Yeah.
That was a scream.
We're gonna say.
Oh yeah, that.
There are actually a couple songs.
Yeah, he's got a Reverb Nation page where he's got some music online. So
I'm gonna go check that out.
just to see him up there rapping with a giraffe shirt on is gonna be funny to me.
12 years.
So we're whitewashing the rap game for 420 at Southport Hall. That's right, Southport Hall. Southport Hall. What you think, man? Are you excited or disappointed or what?
No, I'm a little disappointed that Bills didn't fucks with us, but I think that's good things to come. But I actually am really excited at the lineup we have in place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually very excited.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be interesting.
Excited.
What you think,
I just
Allie?
can't hide it.
Who do you think's gonna be the best lyricist there that night?
Lyricist. I don't know, man. Lil Thrifty.
Little Thrifty? Think he's better than Tidbits?
Oh man, that's true. Tidbits
See-
comes up with some cerebral drama.
And to me, if I had to think about it, you and Tidbits usually go on with a show with Pillsbury. You feel like you got to up your game because he's such a.
I don't even want to get on stage after that dude.
Right. So now you have these other rappers that you can be like, all right, let's have a battle for the fucking best, right?
I would say that none of the rappers are next to Pillsbury because he's just so fucking ridiculously
Right. He's not there
good.
that night. I'm talking about
But
without him
everybody
there.
else, I'm just getting to a point where I'm saying they're also still really good, though. I mean, I don't really.
Nah, dude.
I don't feel like just because they're not as good as Pillsbury that they're not still like kind of like competition, you know.
Of course there were.
Must be one of them hand crank sharpeners.
So without Billsbury,
without
then
a
you
doubt.
gotta admit Tidbits he slays. But I don't know, man. I never seen Lil Thritty. I heard about him.
I mean, that's one of the reasons I really enjoy listening to y'all's show, and I trust your opinion more than anything because y'all have opened my eyes to so many good acts, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing in Chalmette, dude. But with Bills and Typical, all those people out there just seem to be so damn talented, and y'all have broadened my mind to that, and then anything else that y'all can put out there is probably going to be pretty incredible. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, we got a show coming up after this one. We'll be in the Valiant Theater
That's
in
right.
Chalmette.
That's right.
With Typical Stereo.
Oh, nice.
I can't, and I think Naughty Palace is playing that too.
Yes.
Like holy shit, what
That
a
is
lineup, dude! You
ridiculous.
get a ticket, you get a seat, and you sit in like auditorium
They did
seating.
one like last year, didn't they do
Yeah,
that
it
last
was-
year?
it-
It was like an all-age show or something
Besides
like
it starting 4.5 hours late. I'm exaggerating. It was about 3.5. And besides that, it was great, man. It was
Yeah.
really cool.
that. Yeah, this is amazing amount of talent coming out of there.
But first, Zombies Eating Sheep, Merle Swagger, Little Thrifty in the P9s, and Big Brawler.
Well, let's just put this out there now. There's no Little Thrifty.
420.
You hear me?
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall. We need to get it straight now. This is important. Lil. See what I'm saying? It's not little. It's
Go
Lil.
Jason, man.
Lil. It's
Lil.
L-I-L. Lil Thritty.
Lil.
Lil Thritty.
Allie will be updating the event and new
I'm
flyer.
already
I
done
think
with
the
that.
event.
I already did it.
The new flyer came out pretty good. Pretty proud of that. I'm sure that will not be the last one. The song's coming along well. Mayday's been hard at work on it. Allie and Steve got the Puffaluffagus lyrics locked down, and I think Davey comes on maybe next week or something. Typical Stereo is back from South by Southwest.
That's
so
right.
I thought you were going to say
That's
Southport
happening.
Hall.
the video, we made a video
Oh.
promoting to let us come to your place to shoot the video, and
Yeah.
I didn't share it because it came out horrible. And I
don't
fucking
think
hate it.
that.
I'm ashamed of it. Came out so bad that I don't want to have anything to do with fucking making the video.
So basically now we're just not gonna have a video again, right?
I
That's
don't
what
know.
It came out that.
This is every time.
right.
Mayday, you saw it. It's not that bad.
It came out. It came
You don't
out
need to
so.
tell me.
Oh yeah, your phone was fucking atrocious.
Hi, I'm Mayday, and I would like for you to allow me to come into your space to do a nice video for you in my nice little studio. This is my natural habitat.
You know, it's great.
Maybe.
That it just proves that we can do what everybody else does. We can do it. It's just fucking, I can't share it. Like, that's how bad it was. It looked like the typical horrible thing you'd expect from a fucking local band around here.
Stick with them audio plays.
Oh, it was so bad. Yeah, no shit. I swear, it's got me. I don't even want to click the fucking program again to open it, to do another video. I'm punished.
Why do you think it was so
Punished.
bad?
Oh my God.
What the fuck is the problem?
It was the worst
liked
thing
it.
ever.
Why?
I don't know. I watched it and I'm like, this is the fucking stupidest thing I've
Guess
ever
what?
seen in my
Everybody
life.
that I let watch it, they laughed. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, they're laughing because
They're
it's so
laughing.
bad.
No. My coworker thought it was funny. My mom thought it was funny. See
They got
that?
bad taste.
At and with are two very different things.
The what?
Laughing at and laughing with are two very different
Well,
things.
does
Yeah,
it really
right.
matter though? Like I want him to laugh at it and with it.
Man, I know.
See, my mom's about it.
Can
She
it,
told
Mom?
me that we could videotape her in her recliner.
Oh, yeah. Good. Can't wait. See, it's working already.
See that? She was excited.
The first time I met Alex, my mom was at a Southport Hall
Porch.
Southport Hall.
show, and I was so stoned that I thought it was Allie in costume.
Thought it was used to be?
You thought I
I
was
really
used to
did.
be?
I thought it was used to be.
Dude.
Yeah, I did. And then I
How'd that
started
go?
talking to her, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is Allie's mom. This is not used to be."
Oh my God.
Well, man, we got to get to it. That's great. I'm real happy with the show, and that's all wonderful. But, dude, I got to know. I got questions for you.
Bring them.
So, you quit your day job. You're in the technology field, and then you're like, you know what? I need a change. And you've been working towards it. You were doing stuff. You made some bags and stuff. You had an Amazon store set up.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, though, after you leave, you're a fucking farmer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's a farmer.
That's pretty much it. Well, I mean, it was a long process.
I didn't see the long
I know it was a long process. I was doing all that online sales, the Amazon stuff, and making products and stuff, and I'm still kind of doing that, and it's still some residual income that's coming in. But I've always gardened and that kind of stuff, and I started watching some videos and just doing different things, and now I'm living in Folsom. I got 6.5 acres. Let me use them. Let me start trying to do something. So I'm like, oh, I can try this, and we can build up this, and I can do these different things, but it might take, however long. I was like, nah, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. I can do it. I got so much money saved up. I can do some certain things and build up what I can and make some structures just to get by on the cheap and try to start selling stuff.
Yeah, you got like a greenhouse thing going on, this big dome with
built
plastic?
Built a big greenhouse with some, it's just they call them a high tunnel. And it's got some no, not yet. No, it's not. You can only LSU and Southern can grow it right now. But not you can't purchase the flower. It's got to be processed. Anyway. But so no, I always like doing it and try to get onto the farmers markets and growing food. I've had the chickens and rabbits for a couple of years now. I'm not really growing those. I'm still getting a ton of eggs and still have little rabbits that are not going to be any longer, not for long anyway.
Oh really?
Yeah,
They're getting close to color.
They got a few weeks. A few weeks.
How many weeks do you let them live before you murder them?
8. It's processing. It's not murder.
Do you feed them just organic stuff?
Just the rabbit feed, nothing special. It's not organic or anything like that.
Right.
Not non-GMO organic.
It ain't free range.
It's alfalfa pellets or whatever it is. It's
Gotcha.
like a grass pelletized form. And yeah.
How you get into that? You're like, I want to raise an animal that I can kill for
It's
meat.
food. It's just food. It's a means to an end, man. You got to eat.
I understand. I'm just wondering how you go about it. You're like, this is another thing.
Another way to do it. Yeah, the chickens are easy. There's not a lot of.
How come everybody's okay with cracking the egg, but they don't want to kill their own rabbit?
It's the same, yeah.
Right? I mean, you're murdering like a little aborted baby.
It's a lot different to slaughter a rabbit, have blood and guts everywhere, than to have fucking cracked egg.
How do you know that chicken's not alive in that egg having feelings?
It might
Yeah,
be,
a
dude,
little
but it doesn't
embryo.
look as gross.
I have roosters, so they're all fertilized. I could hatch them if I wanted to, but no, I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna eat them before then.
Do you do that weird, creepy shit they do in that Asian culture where like they let it grow until it's like almost?
Oh no!
And then you eat it out the egg.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. I can't do that.
It's
That's
horrific,
weird.
dude.
That's weird. No,
Do you feel any like you're about to kill this rabbit, right? Does it feel weird?
You start. There's a means to an end, so you're starting it knowing that this is what's going to happen.
Oh,
and when it comes
okay.
to that point, it's like, oh, hey, yeah, I get to go kill a rabbit. No, it's not. It's not something I look forward to doing, but it's a means to an end. I know this is what it's come to, and now I'll have some food in the freezer. You know?
Do you say
what's the difference between
Indian
this and
prayer or
hunting?
anything? Or?
No, not really. You know what I do? You're gonna laugh. Is because when I take them out the cage. And you carry them. I'm not just carrying them by its legs or its ears or anything. I'm actually holding it.
Oh, you
kinda
cradle
petting
it.
them. Yeah, you kind of cradle it.
treat
You kind
it
of pet.
nice
You kind of
until you
talk to it.
slaughter
And say,
it.
Really?
Thank you. Yeah. A little bit. Yep. No guns. No guns. You don't use the gun. I don't know if you have a tire iron clip.
Really?
That's
So how
essentially, you just hit them with.
Oh, please don't tell me that.
How? You hold it by the back legs
Hold
and
it by the back of the
whack
legs.
at it?
Yep. Right behind the ears.
How many
Right behind the
strikes
ears
does it
on-
usually
Just one.
Oh, you're good.
That's behind the ears, right by the neck. That's their weakest point. And once you hit it,
Hold on, Mayday's fixing something.
The least you can do is like let it run and shoot at it or something. Jesus.
No, you don't want it to be freaked out like that, because then the meat gets all tough.
Oh, so it just thinks it's normal. The next thing it knows, you're
Ding.
dead.
Lights out. Yep.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah. No, you could see
I
it.
get it.
It
I'm
just
just a
goes limp.
pussy.
I watched my dad try to kill a possum with a BB gun. Wow, that was
no.
amazing how many shots that thing
That's brutal. Yeah. No, unless you shoot in the right spot.
took. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you try. Fuck.
All right.
But no, that just a short piece of pipe or use a little tire iron, and just right behind the ears.
Show
and
me
it's-
on
it's
Mayday
quick.
real quick.
Oh.
Show me on the doll where he hit you.
All right.
But I
Weird.
mean, it's that's food.
y'all.
That's where it comes from. You know, you go into a big factory farm and the chickens, and then they have with the cows, the air hammers. There's all kind of different things, different ways they do it. But, I mean,
Yeah, grocery store people just have to.
They just want to go buy it. They don't want to see it.
Right.
So, but that's all it is. This is funny. This is funny. The wife, Mama Buddha, got mad at me because we got some chickens, some roosters from my father-in-law. He hatched a bunch of them, and there was a bunch of roosters. He only wanted a couple of roosters for so many hens, and we had 5 or 6 roosters. So he's like, hey, I can't do anything with them. Do you want them? I'm like, well, I'm going to eat them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And he's
hungry.
like, yeah, that's fine. You can do it. So I strung them up by their legs, and Blaze, the little one, was out. And so I take a knife and I cut the heads off the roofs of the roosters.
Do you have to saw it?
No, it's just I take a sharp knife, just grab them by the head, and they're tied up by their feet. So there's a couple of different ways. Some people use cones. It's like a metal cone with the bottom cut out, and you just kind of slide them in there, and it kind of cradles
Like a
them.
guillotine.
Kind of, yeah,
Guillotine.
which is just
Whatever.
the head poking out, and you just grab them, you just cut it off.
All right,
But I had them
Alright.
strung
You
up.
go for the katana.
I had them strung up, and I slice them, and they're flapping about, chicken with the
Oh,
head cut
really?
up. That's
They
what they
flip
do.
all around?
Oh, they're
They don't
flapping
spray
about.
blood everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'll let you go. Sorry.
The wife comes out, and she's like, what are you doing? And the kid's sitting there watching. He's like, oh, Daddy cut him. Daddy cut him. And she's looking at him, and he's like covered in blood, just
That's
splattered
awesome.
all
That didn't
over
make
him.
Facebook.
Oh, man. Yeah. But, I mean, he's watched it. Yeah, so it's just
So he's
something
either,
they can
he's
be
either going to
exposed
grow up to be a farmer or a murderer. a serial killer.
There's a
It all
50
started when
50-50.
Yeah. But Dad, I eat them, I promise.
Yeah, we try. I mean, that's another thing too. Is I don't want pets. I got a pet. I got a dog. I mean, in some countries they eat the dogs, but I'm not going to do that. You know. But everything else, if I have them there, I'm not feeding them to just keep them alive and to be friendly with me.
All right, but if y'all got really hungry, you would eat that dog?
Nah, he's old. It wouldn't take that.
Rather eat a can of beanie weenies.
That's it. Yeah, rice and beans.
But dude, at the same time you start doing the farming, you also start doing YouTube videos, which was kind of cool because it gives you something in technology to use.
It was. I want to say it was intimidating because that's kind of what put me onto the farming thing. I've done it at the house, but then I'm watching people do it, and not big, but they were doing little small farms and making a living on it. I was like, oh, I can do that, but I can't. I don't know how to make my video look like that. They're so well done. So all I was doing, I started off just doing some like Facebook Live videos, and I was like, oh, this is easy, just Facebook Live, start playing it, and I started looking at it, and I was like, wait, I can't get these videos off. Once you put them on Facebook Live, they're not yours.
No, right.
You know, so you can't take them and use them. So I started making my own videos and then posting them like that. And then I started looking into the YouTube thing and what it took, and I started finding some free software. I think I'm using Hit Express, and I watched some tutorials, and I was like, I did one, and I was like, oh, this shit's pretty easy. So after a few times, and I might have watched 15 minutes of a tutorial, and I started figuring out how to chop things up and add text and do all those little things and put them up there, and it's not that hard. I don't know if I'm just not stupid, but it seems like it's pretty.
That doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt, yeah. But it's pretty easy, and I'm just trying to put some stuff up there, and it's not just putting the content out there. I want people to kind of follow along and see, because this is my first time doing all of this shit. So I'm gonna put it out there, and you're gonna see me fail or you're gonna see me succeed. But you'll see start to finish how everything went. If it went well, great. If not, I'm gonna find another job somewhere.
Right,
so
right.
that's what I'm trying to do, is get you to start to finish, and then when I do have stuff to hopefully sell, you followed along that process.
You got the
and be like,
story.
yeah. So you get a story. You're not just getting food. You're not just going to the store and buying food. You know who's selling it to you. You know how it come up. You watched it all along, and here you go.
Yeah,
You're
that's
eating.
fun. It's
Yeah.
interesting as hell on me. I'm like, maybe just because I know him, that's why it's good to me. But then I'm like, no, it's kind of there of the, like you said, the risk involved. You're
Yeah.
watching somebody start a farm, and you're like, wow, let me, you halfway want you to fail at moments just because it'll be entertaining.
That's what I was posting. I posted a video of started the microgreens. People do it, and it's a big health thing now. And I did something wrong. I planted too many seeds in one tray. Everything was so dense. Everything below it was rotting. So I showed you that. I chopped it up. I looked at it. And I was like, oh, I can't sell this. I can't eat this.
This is shit.
I failed.
This is as good
So,
as Tom's
yeah.
video.
So I gotta try it again. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this differently. Here we go. Let's start from finish, and let's try it again and
What
see
the
how
fuck
it
are
goes.
microgreens?
Microgreens are it's essentially just the seeds right when the seeds start to grow. So when a seed starts to grow, they're cotyledon. I misspoke in one of my videos too. I still don't remember what the word is. There's the first set of leaves it puts on.
Yes.
But then there's the true leaves, the actual leaves that the plant looks like.
Yeah, okay. So we were talking about this with the cilantro.
Right.
Like soon as cilantro, if you don't keep cutting it down, it'll change. And like overnight, you got a big unedible plant.
That's when they bolt. That's what's called bolting. When the plant bolts, that's when it changes and puts on seed. So then the plant changes, it gets kind of woody. Lettuce does that, cilantro does that, cabbage, broccoli, all that stuff does that. But the microgreens are just right when those true leaves, those first set of leaves come on that look like the actual leaves. That's when you
And at the grocery store, they're in the little containers, like they'll have like Brussels sprout shoots or whatever. And they're just these little bitty. Right. All right, yeah, we've gotten those before.
They taste like the plant. But as far as the nutritional value, and this is all what I've read and what I've learned about it, the nutritional value in that microgreen is I thought the number was 10 times more nutritious in that little microgreen than in the actual full-grown plant.
Fuck, it's like it's sucking on a stem cell.
Yeah. That's what I'm told. I don't know how much scientific proof is all in there, but that's what I was watching and read. That's why people use it for smoothies and salads and eat them straight up, you know.
And it got higher turnaround, right? Like it's high turnaround because you're getting rid of them so
8 to
young.
14 days. 8 to 14 days, depending on what you're growing. My radishes that I have could probably be harvested. I planted a set last Friday, so yeah, so it's almost it's going to be 14 days.
So you don't eat the radish though. You're just eating the little radish plant.
Just a little leaf, the stem and the leaves.
You started eating this shit yet?
I ate some of them. Yeah, the radishes are spicy. It's
really, a plant?
Yeah, the little plant is spicy.
Well, if we could do this, why were they fucking growing radishes for so long?
You can. I mean, the radish is the root. You know.
Oh man.
The science. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just doing it. Hey, everybody likes it, and I posted the videos on YouTube, and a couple of them blew up. I got a couple of thousand views on some of them, and yeah.
Nice, man.
So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
So I'm hoping it keeps going like that. We'll see.
You're doing your traditional tomatoes and.
Oh yeah, I just put tomatoes in the ground. So I got, like I said, the greenhouse, but I also have the same kind of structure, that high tunnel area over the garden, and that's where I'm putting cucumbers, tomatoes, eggplants, and I'm gonna put some peppers in there too. All that stuff that I can kind of trellis up and have it continue grow. So like a cucumber and tomato, it's like a vine, so it'll continue to grow as long as you give it the room to grow. So I got trellising in there that I'll just have hooks that'll attach to the plants and just move them down the greenhouse and just continue them to grow. And when you get to the end, you kind of turn them around and you keep them growing on that vine, and they'll keep producing as long as the weather's right. It's not too hot or whatever
Do you worry about that now and watch the weather constantly? Like the weather now is a lot more meaningful to you, right?
It is. Well, especially up there because it gets a little colder, but I think we're done with the cold. It got to about 32.
Did you read the almanac or something, motherfucker?
It got to freezing last week a couple of nights, but I had everything in that high tunnel, all the tomatoes and everything. If I had those out in the air, they would have all been shot. They would have been done, but I had them covered.
Lazy, I got to them.
Yeah. Shoot. I gotta get somebody to shoot my
But you had them covered. So you're watching the weather like every day. You watch how many times? 2 times, 3 times a day?
Every morning and night. Yeah, usually look at it just to make sure nothing's crazy. But I mean, I can't do much. That's another thing with the cover is it'll help prevent so much rain getting on the plants, like especially for tomatoes and peppers. If you get too much water to the plant, like the fruit starts cracking and it fills up and splits, and you don't want to do that. So that's why I got to cover it in for temperature and all of that, so to get everything started earlier. But it's different, man. There's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of screw ups, and there's a lot of. So I got stuff in the ground right now that's not growing. I don't know why. No. My biggest problem, I think, is I'm starting with just bare. It was all grass, right? You know, so
you gotta have nutrients in the soil.
Exactly. So I got some fertilizer. I'm trying to keep it organic, even though I'm not certified organic. There's money and all kind of crap with that, but I don't have a lot of nutrients in that ground right now. So I'm fertilizing
after all this shit dies, you will.
Exactly. That's a lot of seed, though, man. That's a lot of seed. But so I need to get that organic matter in there, and then one of my videos.
Rabbits.
well, dead rabbits, but a lot of horse shit.
Yeah.
So
what happened with this?
So
this was like a magical moment,
It
right?
was Friday morning. Friday morning, it was 8:30. I got up. I was making breakfast, got the kids something to eat, and somebody knocked on my door. And I opened the door.
Hello, I'm Mr. Red.
It was a good one.
He was
man.
saving that one. Yeah.
I couldn't get on the knocking quick enough.
Oh man. So, yeah. So this guy, Jack Willie, just showed up at the door and said, "Hey, I got what you need." I'm like, "Okay, what's that?" He's like, "Well, I'm a panhandler." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "I got some horse manure." I'm like, "I need horse manure." He's like, "Yeah, he's right down the road, like a quarter of a mile, and he has 20 horses, and it's all kind of race horses, but he cleans those stalls out every day, and he just loads up his giant double axle trailer full of horse manure and shavings, and I come with my tractor, hook up to it, bring it to my land, and just unload it. So I got big piles of horse manure on the land, just composting down. That shit gets hot too. I took a picture yesterday.
Does it smell?
Saturday. It doesn't smell, man. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. But when you're shoveling it and it's like steaming and you're getting that nice horse shit steam bath, you can smell it. But it's not bad. Once it's piled up and covered.
Yet. This is the first summer.
This is just the beginning.
Oh, bro.
Like, he asked me the other day when I went and got it. He's like, "How much of this do you need?" I was like, "I'm gonna take all the shit you can give me." Because I got a lot of land and
and he's happy because you're getting rid of this shit.
He needs to get rid of it. He's got fields, but he's got to unload it and do it himself. You
right.
know? He's
you just
getting
come
me
take it and.
Yeah, and I bring the trailer back, and he put it back in the right spot, and he loads it back up. In another week, I come back, take it again.
That's awesome.
So it worked out well, man. It just one of those things that just kind of happened.
Has there been any other kind of magical moments where you're like, you know what, maybe I'm supposed to be doing this? I'm not very superstitious, but sometimes, kind of like me making that video, you go, man, nothing's going right and this is fucked. And then other times you're like, whoa, time out. These are little things that keep happening to push you along.
Nothing that extreme, that just blatant, like, hey, and you need this? Here you go, I got it. And it just showed up one day. But I'm getting a lot of people that we semi-know, like, oh, I'm watching your videos. Like, I don't even know who you are, but you're watching me. You're following along. I was like, that's really cool to hear, all these people. So I'm hoping that all comes to fruition when I do have.
When you start having stuff to sell.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Yeah, it just needs to start growing.
Yeah, that's the problem, right?
That's the problem. So, I mean, but I got a bunch of seed in the ground, too, that's starting to sprout up. Onions, radishes. It just needs to grow.
Man, now you know how, does it make you, do you ever sit down and think, you go, man, back in the day, and like, you know, hundreds of years ago, not that many hundreds of years ago, but like your whole survival was, like you said, you can go and get another job or do something to make other money. But back then, like, that would have been it. Up, the food don't grow, you don't eat. It's like, fuck.
Exactly. That was how there was some Homestead Act that when the country was growing, these people would just move out west. And there was a Homestead Act where you can go to a place and say, hey, I want to try to homestead. So they would give you a plot of land, some acreage, and you would try to make it into a homestead. You'd have to build your house, you'd have to garden, you'd have to provide for yourself on this land. And in a few years,
so they would give you the land.
In a few years, they'd come back and be like, okay, you were successful. Now this is your land. So, but that was their survival. They had to grow and preserve and do all of that stuff.
There was no grocery stores around or power companies.
They had to
and you're doing this with electricity. Can you imagine
they had to make everything, all tools they needed, blacksmithing and all. Oh, no.
So trying to do this really does give you respect for not only like things like the weather and nature itself, but just the ability to try to do it.
And coming into this is just blind, too. You know, I can watch all the
only have
videos
one
I want, but I've never. I know, I can't. That's a whole other handle. Oh man!
But you've never really done
nothing to this kind of scale. So I've made a garden. I've made a raised bed garden, and I've bought all the compost and mixes and all of that, and it grew great. It looked beautiful. But now I'm trying to do it on acreage, and it's like, I can't afford.
You know, there's some people sitting there like, man, watched a couple of YouTube videos. Now he thinks he's a farmer.
That's a not real farmer on a not real podcast.
That's a real farmer on it.
Doesn't make a not real fucking bit of difference in the end, right?
I try to make it, man. I'm trying.
Well, dude, that's awesome, man.
Just trying to get it going.
Do those rabbits pee?
Oh yeah.
They do. See, I
pee a
told
lot.
you,
I
Allie.
didn't say they don't
Oh,
pee. I
rabbits.
said they're not
You
gonna
did.
pee. He told me he asked you to bring one. I was like, dude, I hope he's bringing one because I'll have it chilling on my lap.
We were gonna bring it
And
to
he
kill
was
it.
saying that it would poo and pee on me. I'm like, no, I've had rabbits. They don't do that.
Oh, they do.
They know when to poo and pee.
They piss a lot.
They're gonna do it on me if he's sitting on my lap. He would just pee.
I don't know.
That one
I've
needed
never
an
had a rabbit
explanation.
do that.
I don't really hold
The
them that much.
rabbit,
What about it?
it's peeing everywhere. Get it off my lap.
Jesus.
You
There's a hose.
Yeah, it doesn't quite sound like a
That's what it
rabbit.
sounds like when the blood's
Jesus
coming out the
Christ.
chicken head.
Squirting all over the place, all
Yeah,
over the little
Allie's
kids.
like, oh, tell him to bring one. I'm like, well, you can't kill it. It's too young. She's like, oh, I want to pet it and
You
play
wanna
with it. I'm
pet
like,
it?
that thing's going to shit and piss all over.
You go pet it for a minute. And they're cute.
Oh,
They're
man, I
really
love
cute.
little bunnies,
But they're
man.
delicious, too.
Oh, yeah, well, obviously.
Dude, you went to the Girl Spice show. First time we seen you out in a while.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's another thing you asked about was, driving across that bridge every
Yeah,
day.
how often do you get out from the
That-
farm?
Including today, driving across that bridge might have been the third time since January.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm not missing it.
No?
Yeah, no, not at all.
You
That's
don't
a
get
long drive.
like
100
want to
hours.
get out of there? You could be around the farm that much. It doesn't bother you.
It's different, man. It's a culture shift. It really is. You know, there's a lot of alone time driving like that. Like I have to listen to all the podcasts, but now I can do it in the garden. Same difference, but
Hey, you go outside and work, throw earbuds on, and
throw
ride around
earbuds
the
on.
tractor.
That's it. That's it, man. So it's nice. But I'm sorry, I diverged on the Girl Scout show. Girl Scout.
I wish. Where them cookies at?
I
Fucking
had to get
cookies
some,
at.
I actually went and got some Samoas the other day, and she's
Aw,
like,
you
"Oh, they're
bastard.
caramel delights." I was like, "That's a fucking Samoa," and she's like, "I know."
Yeah, fucking.
Why
Why
did
would
they
we
have to
change the
change
name
it,
of it?
right?
Oh, because it was cultural
offensive. It
appropriation.
was offensive.
Please,
But
Whatever.
no, that Girl Spice show was awesome.
dude.
That was
Really?
incredible, dude. That show.
You had a good
blew
time.
Up. It blew up. The best part about that show is when House of Ghosts came in and just everybody dispersed.
It was fun, huh?
Oh, it was incredible.
Time to go, motherfuckers.
That's another thing about, you know, I've been following for so long. You become a part of it, and you become a part of the joke. That's what it is. It's a joke for them when
You
they
see
when they,
things in a whole
to see
different
that
level
shit
of it.
just scatter. That was the funnest part. Of it. It's not the most entertaining, of course, was Girl Spice.
Oh, yeah. Suck ass. All right.
That was incredible. I mean, the fact that Allie was the only one. You were the only one that's ever performed.
Well,
No.
Sherry from
Sporty,
Ginger and the Bee
yeah.
is in it,
That's true.
and
That's
then
No, I asked
Baby
for, no, I asked
Spice
for girls.
is a burlesque dancer, and she's also like she's in dancing troops and everything like that for
Okay.
parades and
Alright.
stuff.
All right.
The Bombshells, Nola Bombshells, I believe it is.
I gotcha.
But technically, though, I don't think she's ever been in like a band.
Right.
So that was a new thing for her. And then, of course, you know, Lauren and Caitlin, they're in completely different industries. So that was pretty wild to see them get on stage. And I kept forgetting that it was Caitlin's first time on stage because she's like so natural up there.
I
Jeez.
mean,
they're killing
it's
it.
not real. This is not real.
Everybody killed it.
Yeah, they did.
They killed it.
Dude, PPV guys.
Uh-huh.
You also been kind of, I'm going to say outspoken. You've been jabbing at the elder a little bit or just saying he's like, I don't want to paraphrase. You've been giving him a hard time about not liking things. And they actually refer to you on, if not the last show, the one right before, as
Oh, man, I missed
Smokin'
that.
Buddha, the guy who fucking likes everything.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, damn, I gotta
That
go watch
doesn't shock
son
me
of
at
a
all.
bitch.
Do you think
I
they've
don't
been
watch-
too hard on movies? And you've
don't watch
actually
that
given me
much.
shit about
I don't watch
being
that
hard.
many movies. So when I'm going to the movies, I want to be entertained. I'm going to expend that, you know, oh, this isn't real. No, I know it's fake and it's going to be entertaining just to see some really cool shit on the screen. I mean, y'all gave Suicide Squad a lot of shit.
oh,
You know, like Will Smith. Yeah, he plays the same character, but a lot of other people play the same characters too. In every movie they are, you can't pull
I don't
people
go see
away.
those movies.
Yeah, exactly. You can't pull that actor away from what they played in the past. It's just hard to do. But I mean, oh, what was it with? I still haven't seen Black Panther.
Hey, they
I
had
heard
that
was
movie
incredible.
Bright on Netflix with Will Smith.
I
Did you
liked
watch it yet?
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked it?
I thought
You liked it because it was like World of Warcraft.
exactly. Well, I thought it was a series, and I was watching. It was like an hour and a half. I was like, "Holy shit, this is a long
Oh, I've
episode."
done that before. Yeah, you're like, why the fuck is this gonna end?
It keeps going, and then the movie was over. I was like, they could have made this so much longer, and it would have still been entertaining.
Yeah, Will wanted too much
so
money,
much
I guess.
Maybe.
Gotta go make the next blockbuster.
Yeah, but there was so much in that was awesome, and just they reading all the reviews and the trailers and everything before the movie comes out, and they're not giving it the chance. It's like, God, just let it try, give it a try, a chance.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that new Infinity War trailers, amazing. Did y'all?
You
see
thought
it?
so too?
Oh, that thing looked awesome.
Fuck, I love that shit.
Oh, dude, it looks so good.
So many great characters.
So
That's
good.
what I like about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
And Black Panther
This
was
be great.
good.
I haven't
I
seen it yet.
really
I need to check it out.
I liked all of them. They give Age of Ultron like a hard time, and it may not be a great movie, but I still think it was good.
Right.
Like I still like them. It looks fucking cool, and it good sound. If you go see these at the movies, they're way better. Like there's just some movies I think that are coming out lately like that. If you go see in Dolby, are going to be way better than what you would see at your house. Kind of like Blade Runner and Dunkirk, the one that still has night tremors. I think though, if you go watch so many movies, then what you're expecting out of it can be a little higher than a layman that just, hey, I haven't been to the movies in a while. Went to the movies, it blew me away.
That might be their whole thing. They watch 3 or 4 movies a month. I might watch 3 movies a year, if that. 3 or 4 movies a year. So when I'm I'm probably going to be very entertained because it's not something I watch every day.
Yeah, right.
But that's the shit I give them.
You think you drive across the bridge to watch Infinity War?
Yeah, if y'all doing well, they did the Tuesday night movie crew thing, huh?
No, dude, Tyree moved in.
He's a family man.
Yeah, he got his whole thing with the airline girls or something. I don't know.
No, good for him, man. He looks happy.
Shut the fuck up,
dude. Before we go to break, we lost some people this week.
Yeah.
I really
didn't kill any rabbits yet.
Hello,
so
Smoky Buddha.
What, Steven?
Hello, Smoky Buddha.
Oh, wow, that's
nice. That's awesome.
Would you like me to sing my favorite song?
Yeah.
Wow, he's good.
They see me rolling. They hunting, patrolling, they trying to catch me riding dirty. 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 Trying to catch me riding. My music so loud, I'm slanting. They hoping that they gonna catch me riding dirty. Trying to 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 catch me riding dirty.
All right, so
that was almost as good as the Jesus bitch I pulled on the alleyway.
Wow.
Yeah, that one was real. All I know is I'm pretty sure he said hello, Smoke a Buddha.
Yeah, he did.
How'd that happen?
I can't tell you all my secrets.
Like, but goddamn, now the song. Now I got so many questions that are never going to be answered.
What question?
I had to bring it up a notch. You know what I mean? For Buddha, it takes a lot to. Well, actually, come to find out now, it doesn't take a lot to fucking impress him. So maybe I work too hard.
Just got to sound better than the rest of the crap shows out there.
They listen to a lot, man.
So Professor Steven Hawkins dies at the age of 76 this week after battling motor neural disease for 55 years. He is now in hell or in non-existence.
Why is that so funny to you, Mayday?
He lived with a prospect of an early death for decades. I mean, this guy knew, he started getting ALS, fairly young. I think he was in his 20s or something. We watched that movie, and it was so fucking disturbing that I was proved to me. I've always had the theory that Stephen Hawkins can't fucking talk. He can't do anything.
He can't use the little buttons or something.
He just had a name, and he went to a college. So then this black woman, she wrote all these science books, but nobody would take her serious because she was a black woman. So then they stick shit in his speaking spell, kind of like Mayday did. And fucking Stephen Hawkins was just stuck there in that fucking chair, acting like he was a genius when the whole time the only thing going on in his head was fucking white noise. Yep. But that's just my theory. But if the story is correct, and this guy develops ALS after, I think, graduating from Harvard, the woman rapes him.
Harvard. He was English.
Wait, what? I didn't hear that
what?
part of the story.
What are you talking about?
Dude, they have a kid after he can't even fucking walk.
Dude, he wanted to smash that shit, bro.
I don't know. And then next thing you know,
just to let you know, he went to the University of
dog
Cambridge, not fucking Harvard. He was in the UK.
He fucking cheats on his wife
In
with
Oxford.
the nurse or whatever taking care
He's
of
on the
him.
phone.
What's up, y'all? Thank you for taking my call. It's Dave.
Dude, Dave, what up, man?
Silicone Dave.
Silicone Dave.
Yeah, I didn't know if Smokin' Buddha was staying after the break. I just wanted to call and say hi and see what's going on before y'all break. But wanted to tell you congratulations again on your big win on the B-Goats March Madness.
Dude, man, you're a worthy adversary.
Oh man, I don't know where you're getting it from these days, but you smashed it. You killed it with Tecmo Bowl and this. I wasn't ready.
Really? You didn't think I had no video game skills, huh? Just because I don't fucking play mud?
Fucking mud.
But yeah, no, I'm not. But yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that much, but I wasn't ready for a shutout, that's for sure. But yeah, while y'all got him there, I wanted to tell Buddha congratulations on the farm, man. It seems like things are going at least in a good direction.
We trying, man. We're trying over there.
There's a lot to do. Where can I buy? When can I start buying some of these delicious rabbits I'm hearing about?
3 weeks, probably 3 or 4 weeks.
Dave,
yeah.
you want to buy a dead rabbit?
You want to buy a pet, or you want to buy some food?
Oh man, like I'll come over. I'll work for a day if you're cooking rabbit. If I know you're cooking rabbit at the end of the day, I'll come work during the day.
That'll work.
For dinner.
I can do that. Yeah.
There you go.
Some
Nice.
rabbit
That
and
stuff
some
comes out
Kool-Aid.
good.
You ain't growing mushrooms, Dave.
No, not yet. Not yet. I tell you what, that stuff's growing out that horse manure now.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
It's like I said, I had to look it up.
It's good.
That's where the big bucks come in.
It's psychedelic, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to touch that. Not yet. I don't know about it yet.
Well, man, dude, good to talk to you, Dave. We were laughing earlier talking about that hot ass when you poured all the, thinking it was barbecue sauce, and you poured that habanero fucking hot sauce all on your sandwich.
I got 2 jars over here, Dave.
I sweated
Come
my
get you
face
some.
off with that. Ooh, I do remember that for certain.
It's the blue label.
It's good, but it's very hot.
Yeah.
Well, good shit,
All right,
Dave.
well, I ain't going to keep y'all. Y'all have a great night. Have a good break. It's time for a cigarette.
All right, man.
There you go, Dave. Thank you, man.
Dude, fun shit. Dude, so at an early age, fucking Steven Hawkins, no matter whatever college he went to, he's a fucking smart guy. He knows about space and time and shit, and man, he wrote some books. But at an early age, he, contemplated what's death. I mean, he knew it was coming for him a lot sooner than other people, and I think he outlived his expectancy by years. So, man, this is somebody who dealt with it. And a quote that he had, we're just advanced breed of monkeys.
We are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet of a very average star. But we can understand the universe. That makes us something very special.
Yeah, that's right.
I love how he knew for sure, though. Like,
oh, it's Stephen
has
Hawkins.
he been to
wrote
the other
books.
planets and shit to know? Like, I don't know. He can't even see. He
I'm
can't
crippled.
talk.
You have
He's
to believe
fucking
everything
in a
I
wheelchair.
say.
I don't really trust that dude. I'm sorry. I don't think he's that
Zip it,
smart. What?
Zip it, Dali.
Zip it? Fuck you, Stephen Hawking.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. And if I would like to book guest, if I would, gotta have a guest, Mayday also has. He believed that he was living. He believed that living your best life.
I
was,
believe that living your best life was more important than hoping for heaven.
There you go.
Well, he did a great job of that.
He did not believe in heaven. He was way too smart for that.
Apparently.
You got anything else?
I
Wasn't
do.
smart enough to get himself
What
out
else
that
you got?
chair, so I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you have a speech? Here's a little snippet.
We are each free to believe what we want.
It's just
And
like
it's
us.
my view that the simplest explanation is, there is no God. No one created the universe, and no one directs our fate. This leads me to a profound realization. There is probably no heaven, and no afterlife either. We have this one life to appreciate the grand design of the universe. And for that, I am extremely grateful.
Stephen Hawking.
So that's why he got to smash them hoes. He was probably like, I am only here for a short period of time. Still fuck me.
Dude,
That's what I thought.
What?
He was like, "There's no afterlife. You might as well."
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Well,
he was banging every bitch that got close to him.
in comparison, also this week we lost Tom Benson.
Thank you.
See that? See that?
See that?
I
He's
don't
gone.
want to see that Tom.
Tom
Yeah.
died.
What
He
did you just? What did he say?
I don't want to see that Tom.
That Tom?
Please put that away.
Oh my God!
Tom's waving his cane at him.
Aw.
Please stop touching me, Tom.
Dude, he doesn't have that voice in heaven. He's like mixed in heaven.
So Tom, he did live, Mr. Benson, Mr. B, like Boogie Cousins called him. And if Boogie Cousins likes Tom Benson, then goddamn it, I like Tom Benson.
See that?
He lived to 90 years old. He went from a poor, kid growing up in New Orleans. He was a salesman. He ends up ending his life as a philanthropist. He believed in God. And now Tom Benson is in heaven.
It's Stephen Hawking in hell.
Definitely. Mr. B had some quotes. One of them is, some people like to play golf. I like to come to work. That's good. So his employees loved it. And he said, if you got a coach that overlooks the problems, then you got a problem.
Very deep.
Yep.
See that?
I never really cared for him, but I don't think I didn't care for him. The person I didn't care for was a fucking Gail Benson girl.
Thank you.
I don't fucking like her. I feel like Tom was probably a sweet old man.
He seemed to be.
And then his like second wife dies of like a horrible disease, right? And then here comes fucking Gail Benson, right? I didn't know her regular name. I didn't put that in. I didn't copy and paste that into here. This is the new owner of Saints, by the way, in Pelicans, right? We're talking about a woman who fucking sold costume jewelry by some New York company would ship
Unnamed,
down some
specifically unnamed.
costume jewelry that she would go around trying to peddle. And then in the 70s, she gets a little older and she decides she don't want to peddle fucking fake jewelry anymore. She's going to become an interior designer. We all know about those people. If you ever dealt with an interior designer, you know the intelligence level you're fucking dealing with there, or goddamn pulling out a paper fucking color chart.
You are of
Know
inferior
what color goes
intellect.
together.
And then she became like a real estate agent trying to buy and sell historic properties in New Orleans, which is that's just a bunch of bullshit. And then she's got 18 lawsuits in a 13-year stretch between 87 and 2000, mostly over allegations of breach of contract and failing to pay bills in a timely fashion. She's also an accomplished seamstress. That's right. Miss Benson, Mrs. Gail Benson, as we'll refer to her now. Yeah, or Mrs. B maybe now. She also launched a successful woman's clothing line, which I'm pretty sure they're sewn right here in good old New Orleans. Bullshit. Fucking ships that shit to China. Shit's made by little fucking children. Little children who fucking eat mud pies for their lunch break. And in 2014, she started GMB Racing to continue her love of thoroughbred racing. I don't know. I don't trust that broad. I think she's fucking shady as shit. I think she hasn't done anything except fucking maybe change his diaper once in a while on a hand job if he still wanted that.
She got in on the tail end of that, huh?
And there she goes. She worked her way up. The difference is, man, if you like the story of Tom Benson, it's an incredible story. Yeah. It's a fucking Buddha farm story of just going out. Yeah. He built himself, right? He was a poor kid. He went to school. There was a story that somebody told about
Oh, bro.
Yo, not real radio. You interrupted Mr. B's, memorial.
This is Czar investigates.
Oh, shit, our live report from Southport Hall has to be postponed.
Yeah, what up, man?
Family barbershop out.
Dude, no, don't hang up. Fucking, this is more important. Dude, did they play?
House of Ghosts just ruled the fucking stage.
Come on,
man. Did they
man.
play actual songs?
All right, give me a review. What happened? I got to know. What happened? I don't deserve to know, but I want to.
I don't know if it's a spoiler alert or not, so I know how you on spoiler alerts. Let me give it to my brother, and he'll break it to you.
All right.
There you go. What happened, bro? I don't know if you know what's going on. Y'all ain't heard the breaking news yet?
No, I want to hear.
Well, it was all just a trick. It was all just a troll.
What was?
What? Sean's back?
Yeah. Back and in effect.
So he's not dead.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We got Whoppers. We got chicken nuggets.
Lord, I want some.
I'm so confused.
The biggest tool I ever think of.
What?
They had us all cool. Oh, shit.
Man, I can't understand y'all. I want to know what
He said
happened.
they're the biggest troll ever, that he had everybody fooled. That's
Who
what-
did?
The goats.
What did they do?
When they pretended that Sean quit the band, that he died.
You heard it first.
He didn't really do that.
Yep. No, ain't no quitting around here.
That's right.
Oh, man. Well, thanks for calling and telling me. I'm so confused.
Oh, shit. These guys out here.
Do they play a real show?
Epic, please. Anyways, we gotta get back on it, so
All right.
we'll holler at y'all later.
All right, man. Good talking to you.
All right, peace. All right, bye.
All right.
Wow.
Fucking have no idea what happened.
What the
I don't
fuck just
deserve
happened?
to know.
Well, that was good
We're
information.
here. If we wanted to know what happened, and we deserved to know what happened, we would have been at the fucking show.
How?
We're not. We're sitting here, fucking not there, supporting, and this is what happens.
Yep. Support.
You said support! I'm Kause Chaos! Right on time! You the fucks with Smokin' Buddha and Mayday! Mayday, I fucks with you the most, because you my
shit.
favorite motherfucker to fucks with!
motherfucker,
You a
what's that?
motherfucking fucks and fucking motherfucker, you! Fucking Kause Chaos! This is the goo! Hey, why you didn't talk about me on Tuesday? Tuesday, you walked right by me. You ain't even talk to Kause Chaos. I'm like, there's Mayday, I want to fucks with you. And you just walked off. Allie told me she been making fun of me. I'm like, that's all right. I still fucks with you. I might bust you up, but I still fucks with you. Mayday, I'm like, this motherfucker ain't even come and tell me hi. What's up with that?
He was talking to Czar. I didn't have time to fucking slip in.
I'm sorry that I told him we were making fun of him. I thought he knew.
Fucking rude.
I gave him a little
What's up,
time.
Smokin' Buddha? I fucks with you, pal. Would you tell me hi if you see me out?
I would.
I want to talk to people I went to school with and friends. Come and tell me hi sometime. I'll fucks with you. I'll fucks with I get that. I'll play your. You don't do music. I can't put your vegetables on the air, but I would if I could. I support that shit. I will eat it. I will eat the fucks out that shit. I will fucks with some Buddha Farms, fucks and bullshit there. I will do that. Fucking, you know what I got tonight, Mayday?
What you got?
I'm gonna tell you, this is the goo. This is local. This is support. And 1, 2, buckle your shoe, cause I'm Kause Chaos, and this is the goo. Gonna bust you up with that not real family. Gonna play them boys. They got moves like Jagger. It's Merle motherfucking Haggard, Swaggard. I fucked it up. Start over.
Start it over.
All right, rewind, Mayday. Cut. All right, this is Kause Chaos. This the goo. Hey, Mayday, why you didn't talk to me on Tuesday?
Oh, no.
You had to go back to that, you motherfucker.
Y'all told me I figured I'd do it again. Y'all just cut that shit and not use it. We'll use this one. Just kind of really wanted to get that exposed on there. I want to fucks with you. Just fucked with him 2 times.
I'll make sure next time.
Next time you fucking tell me hi. I want to
like
fuck with
put my hand in there and like, you know.
Oh, you gonna touch me now? We on that fucking friendship level, huh? So I want to fucks with you, not touch you. I can fucks you with you without touching you, motherfuckers. Yeah.
All right, I gotta pee. Are we doing
Smokin' Buddha, you fucks with me? I fucks with you. Dude, you got Buddha Farms? We fucks with that. How do I get to that? What do I do?
Oh, we got it on Facebook. We got it on YouTube. Just search Buddha Farms. It'll pop up there.
Oh, man, I got to support that shit. I want to eat it and then take a dump. Fucking real organic dump. Got that kale up in there. Make me regular.
Go follow that story.
Dude, I can't wait. I'm going to support it. I'm going to fucks with you. I want to fucks with you. Mayday, I don't want to fucks with him too much no more. Motherfuckers start getting touchy-feely. So 1, 2, buckle your shoe. I'm Kause Chaos, and this is the goo. Gonna bust you up with that not real family. They local. And they got that moves like Jagger. It's Merle Swaggin'.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Time, weather, and...
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud,
iTunes,
Stitcher,
Google Play Music,
YouTube,
or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit notrealradio.com,
where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
NotRealRadio.com.
So I dice them up, I cut them up, I put them in a blender. I kick your ass from New Orleans through Metarita Canner. I'm a straight bullet, faded walk with a stagger. When they see us on the streets, they like, look, it's small swagger. Clean and I mean, and I feel like Charlie Sheen. I'm seen like a screen with a movie full of teens. Don't panic, I'm manic, my rhymes are satanic. I'm certified and I'm 35 and I'm breaking out like a case of hives. I come and I go in the know when I show dip low. When I flow and I'm towed from the flow up. Horny as a motherfucking D or a flea on a dog. Come in your girlfriend's knee. Savage as a beast from the east. Sick as east on your mama's snatch, and that's the least. Hoes like a stack, fuck 'em from the back. Play it like a track, smoke it like crack.
To snow ones, kick 'em with my feet, or maybe even throw one. Ball up 100, throw it at a stripper. If she take off a top, I'll throw it at your sister. Drink too much whiskey, I might throw it at a mister. Do shots with your mom, play a game of strip twister. Grab your husband by the balls, and then I'm gonna kiss him. His testicles, that is. What was I talking about? Baby blue cat, bitch, you know I'm a baller. The 20-inch blades, want bony Impala. Swish roll tight, no, I'm shot caller. If that's too vague, I'll be blunt, I'm alcoholic. Don't fuck with the green or whatever you kids call it. I'll smother it down if it's mustard or collard. So fill up a glass and I'll probably swallow it. I like cheap wine and my scotch high dollar. Baby blue and chrome, Cadillac, pimpin', 12s in the back. Feel the bass kicking, throw the bitch in park. Having us a picnic, sitting on a blanket, neutral brown, eating chicken.
so afraid to shoot. Pseudo-psychotic, antibiotic. I be going viral with my boy Johnny Riot. Periodic table, so young, so able. Even though I'm 33, I'm highly unstable. Living for the moment, defeating my opponent. Open up computers and identify components. I'm smart like that, in the know like that. And I come right back like I left my hat. This is I-Town, I rep New Orleans. Solo Riot Records, that's the ones that put me on. So throw me that mic, boy, throw me that drink. Enjoy watching world while we're still on the brink. I'm taking on the game, rearrange the whole brain. Last name Swagger, don't you ever forget my name.
This game, clock work on the mic, wound up on stage, G-Reg to my right, navigate this flow, using starlight, my pen is my sextant, whiskey is my compass, won't stop rhyming till my mission is accomplished, making rappers suicidal like the passing of a comet, venue in a metronome, space-time continuum, explode onto the scene like mixing H2O and lithium, here to rock the people, least as long as I'm able. First half of my life, radioactivity unstable. Time to flip the script, turn the periodic table. Sitting top the levee, storing energy in my pencil. Time to get the ball rolling, stop wasting my potential. Sitting here too long, moss grows. If you let it, I just need a little push. Now my flow's straight kinetic, and no force is greater. See, Merle, we unstoppable. Super dope lyrics over beats that are droppable. Is Reed your baby daddy? No comment, but it's probable. Hoes know I'm rich, eating oysters, Rockefeller. Boarding spaceships, my passport's in a cellar. And I bang ETs, as long as they intelligent. But talking about bitches, I guess that term is relative. Got other rappers mad, cause I battered up and fried them. With rhymes so crazy, I should be in an asylum. That's why Reed's getting bitches, and screaming out his name. My swag is rising up to the top of the game. We not the cream of the crop, we the grease and the gravy. That's why bitches open legs and say they want my baby. Catch me in the lab, drinking whiskey out of beaker. Chilling in the back, getting head from a tweaker. Wearing safety goggles and huffing on ether while J. Wyatt cooks the beats that'll break apart your speaker.
Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
I'm Scott.
I'm JB4.
All right, Ginger, what you got for us, man?
We all know how much I love Tom Cruise. We all know how much I go to bat for The Rock. Well, I got a new person to go to bat for. Kristen Wiig.
Okay, cool. What's she doing?
She's going to be, it looks like she might be Cheetah in the Wonder Woman movie. And I'm pretty excited about it.
That's pretty fucking cool, dude. Who's Melissa McCarthy going to play? All right, go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
Okay, I just wanted Scott to finish. Quentin Tarantino is working on his next movie, which is usually an event. It will star Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's huge.
And it's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And apparently the story will involve Sharon Tate, rumored to be played by Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie, who played in I, Tonya.
I, Tonya, so.
God.
And apparently the Manson murders may factor into it. I mean, that's what most people associate Sharon Tate's name with. Whether it's just going to be a background, ancillary thing, or if Quentin Tarantino is going to rewrite history like he did with Inglourious Bastards and Hitler, who knows? But it's got everybody a buzz.
I thought this would be a movie where even DiCaprio might have played Charlie Manson, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. That might just be a background thing, and pretty much might just follow the screenplay might follow the lyrics of L.A. Woman from Jim Morrison, and just kind of be an overview of Hollywood at that time. So
Mojo Rising.
It doesn't make a fuck what it's about. I'm going to go see it. It's Quentin Tarantino. I'm sold.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, look, we appreciate you guys listening. Make sure to jump over to iTunes. Please subscribe to Popcorn, Piss and Vinegar, Scary Thoughts, and also Not Real Radio. Leave 5 stars, motherfuckers. We're out and seen.
Man, I went and listened to some Scary Thoughts this week.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, that's the gayest straight motherfuckers I ever met in my life. Them dudes are straight, I'll be goddamn. Dude.
Damn, dude.
Don't move to California. Turn you into a fan.
Damn.
What? Serious?
I didn't expect that one.
Yeah.
Not everybody
I'm not
can
just
sound
saying
like
it's
us.
a bad thing. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Y'all taking it that way. I'm just saying. Some gay motherfuckers. And, dude, I think the elder and them PPVGuys are smoking dope. We got to go back on that show. Doesn't it sound like it to you?
Something's happening. Something definitely changes.
Something's going on.
Yeah. I don't know what they did or doing.
I think the elder was right, though. I don't give a fuck what time period. I don't like cowboy movies. If Tarantino writes one, was it The Hateful Eight?
Yeah.
That was a fucking incredible movie.
Yeah, it was great.
The door's broken.
Yeah, how many gangster jewelry thief movies have we seen? And Reservoir Dogs is absolutely incredible. I don't even know what Pulp Fiction is. Like, I can't even put that into some category. That's amazing. All Tarantino movies kill it, dude. That dude writes some of the most amazing dialogue, I think, of any director out there. I can't think of anybody better that I would want to write dialogue
Agreed.
than Tarantino.
And how he slices the scenes together.
incredible.
Like how he kind of tells a story out of sequence. That's his trademark thing for me.
I think that's just because that's so good dialogue. Like, it doesn't matter if you can watch it jump around because so much is being done with that dialogue. Like, I remember Pulp Fiction ended the first time I saw it. I didn't know what the fuck happened. I didn't care because some of the dialogue in those scenes was so good. Yeah, fuck it.
Agreed.
I don't care if Charles Manson's in it. I don't know. I think I hear a little anti-sentiment against Charles Manson. And I don't know. I don't really have that bad a feeling about the guy.
He's nobody.
He's nobody.
Nobody.
Anyway.
I don't know about those feelings.
Yeah, right. Alley investigation. We haven't done one in a couple of weeks. Are we going to do one this week?
Welcome to Alley Investigations with your host, Allie. This week, there's no investigation.
All right. Well, local entertainment news.
I wasn't finished, motherfucker.
Oh, no, you finished.
I still get a segment.
No.
Yeah.
You got a segment. It's called Alley Investigation?
Oh, yeah.
What is your new segment called?
This is called Facebook Tips by Allie.
Mayday doesn't have a bumper for that. So
He doesn't need one.
local entertainment. All right.
Motherfucker. All right, fine. Never mind.
No, tell us about Facebook.
Smokin' Buddha might be able to use this.
Yeah, here you go.
Keep going.
All right. So Facebook has a lot of really good and positive things that it does, and it has some negative things that it does. One of the new things that it does, I remember back in the day, if somebody made a group and they invited you to it, you would get a thing, just like a friend request, where you could accept or decline and say, yes, I want to be in this group. No, I don't want to be in this group, right? Well, now there's a thing where I don't even think people...
Sometimes
Can
the
I finish?
questions
Can
aren't
I finish?
questions.
No, that was rhetorical.
I'm trying to help Smokin' Buddha.
All right. I wouldn't get mad at him if he talked. You, yes. Okay, so anyway. So, basically, what's been going on now, and I don't even think the people that are doing it necessarily always realize what they're doing. They might think they're just inviting you to their group, but a lot of times they're really just adding you to a group. I'm sure you guys have all experienced this except for Mayday. So... people have been bitching about it lately. And then there was actually people bitching about it, telling them, quit being pussies and get the fuck over it and just remove yourself. Well, they have some dumb fucks that will just keep adding people back. So it's super fucking annoying. So Allie is giving everybody a public service announcement, tips on how to alleviate this issue. I figured out a little while ago, because you know how I am, I will search and find every trick that I can on this program, whatever you want to call it. There's a way to stop people from inviting you to the same group again. So I wanted to let everybody know it's on my page, but when you go, when somebody adds you to a group you don't want to be in, like this person's nail mayhem or this person's fucking leggings thing or cats getting decapitated or whatever disgusting garbage people are doing. Or some people have private groups on Facebook just so they can post naked pictures. It's very strange, and I'm not sure why this exists. But long story short, you can actually, when you go to leave the group, Facebook kind of tricks you, like doesn't give this to you at first. But if you click on leave group, on Android at least, or on a PC or a computer, it pops up and it says leave group or more options. And one day, of course, I get interested. What is more options? You know, ooh. Click on more options. It gives you a link that says leave group permanently. And what happens when you click that is now nobody in that group, including the moderator, creator of the group, anybody, can ever add you back to it, no matter what.
What?
It's fucking great. So I learned that, and I helped some friends along the way and sent them messages to let them know, no, you can fix this. Like, you can stop people from doing it. Some guy said somebody add him to that Brutal by Nature group like 9 times.
Oh.
Like, that's ridiculous. And like I said, I don't even think people know they're doing it to people, but it's not cool. It's not okay. Don't add me to your fucking groups. Do you know how to do that? If you really want me in your group, send me a message with a link to it or something, like an invitation to let me click on it myself and click in or not. Let me request to be in it. Don't just add me to some fucking group. Because, yes, I do just remove myself from the group. But my question is, why inconvenience people at all? Why make them have to do that? So, yes, I think people are right for bitching about it. I think it's a glitch in Facebook's program and that shouldn't be that way. And I just want to let y'all know I'm never going to add y'all to some fucking group. So I'm not a hypocrite. And that's all I wanted to say. So, and on iPhone, you can't do it. I found that out in my investigation today, that you can't do it on iPhone. So you'd have to get on some kind of a computer browser, PC, or whatever, I think. Or you might even be able to get on Safari on the phone, and there might be some way to do it there. But long story short, there is a way. And when there's a will, there's a way. And we don't want to be in y'all stupid fucking group, so quit adding us to this bullshit. This concludes Allie's Facebook Tips of the Week.
I don't know if the page and group are different.
No,
but
it is different, yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, y'all can go add however the hell many people y'all want to Buddha Farms page, please.
Well, no problem.
Make a group.
We shared it on
I got to do a
Not
group.
Real Radio. I
messed
shared
it
it
up.
to the
All I know is my pen for the surface sticks to my coconut water can. That is like fucking amazing. So
that's pretty funny, goddamn.
Tips for enjoyment.
Well, you need to go listen
Take
to
your
some
surface
ICP.
pen and stick it to your coconut water can.
What did you
Look at
think
that.
about that, though,
It
Czar?
holds-
Tom, was that a good segment? You think people
Oh,
learned
God, it was
something from
fucking
that?
riveting.
You
Yeah,
feel like you
sure.
learned something?
Yeah, move over Dateline. Not Real Radio's coming through.
That's right, Outline. Got him.
All right, dude, we went local entertainment news. We went Tuesday night to the Give It Hell Summit.
First
Right.
annual.
I'm not saying first annual.
That's what it says in the event.
Yeah, but they call whatever they want. Don't mean I gotta join in with that.
Oh, man,
I don't know
come
how
on.
Paul
Come on.
Underwood didn't have a field day on that.
He made some comments.
The food was good. I had some tacos out there. It was not fucking free.
No, it wasn't free, but man, it was good.
So whoever spread that rumor
La
around.
Cocinita. It was very good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. I liked it.
Was
It was good.
Pickle was
Yeah,
there.
there
He
was.
got on the network. So we're there, right?
Yeah.
We're hanging out. Good crowd. We pulled up, and there was a lot of black shirts. We're like, wow, we really overcolored
That was pretty
dressed.
funny to see that in the
A little
daylight.
odd.
Yeah, because it was like 6 o'clock, so it was like super early, and everybody was wearing black. It was
Yeah, and I
very
seen a lot of metal bands out there. I'm like, God damn it, this is what we enjoyed about coming to Southport. Like, don't fucking give it hell over here if that's what you're bringing.
funny. Oh, you mean to not have to see that?
Well, man, good crowd out there. We got to avoid. We talked to Kause Khaos. He was there in the beginning. That was fun hanging out with him off the show. I mean, I see him so briefly.
Except for Mayday. Mayday didn't go say hi.
No,
I saw him.
he didn't.
He looked at me, but he was too busy talking to everybody else.
I
wasn't
see
gonna-
you see me. Oh,
He didn't fuck with me in 3D.
You didn't feel like fucking with him
I
that
didn't
night.
feel like it.
All right.
Bust you up.
That's all right. I'll see you next time.
But man, also the ginger was there that America does not like, and we avoided him the whole time. We almost had a
Oh, he found
situation
me.
coming up that we were gonna. Oh, you talked to him?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, really? What did he say? Anything?
He said, I know you. And I said, I know you. You on the TV. And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm the Easter Bunny. And he was like, no, but it's nice to see. I'm like, yeah, I'm the Easter Bunny. I give candy. And he was with a lady, and she was like, no, really, you look familiar. Who are you? I'm like, I'm the Easter Bunny. She was like, well, what do you do, though? What do you do? I know I've seen. I was like, I go on Easter and I hand out candy to the children.
This is the Adam Pearce guy's old lady?
No, but she was with him,
Chick?
like standing
Alright.
next to him.
All right. This is
And then she
bodyguard.
was like, that's really sweet. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't actually do that. And then she was like, oh, I thought you meant like you went and brought candy to all the sick kids at the hospital. I'm like, no, fuck no. I don't give candy to nobody. I was just joking.
Yeah, you got in that rabbit outfit and you turned crazy.
People thought I was a rabbit.
She walks right up the Khaos guy. It's like, man.
Jeez.
Yeah, we made fun of you last week on the show. I'm like, oh, Jesus, man.
No, I didn't say
At least
that.
let him listen.
I forgot what I said.
No,
but
you came right out the gates with it.
No. I said it's fun that we can make fun of each other all week or something.
Yeah, he's like, you making fun of me?
Muss you up?
It didn't seem like he liked it very much, but sorry. I mean, what do you want us to do?
Then, so we're there, man. Everybody's hanging out. Everybody's talking, visiting. Man, Brawler was there. That was fun. Got to hang out with him.
I'd like to meet that dude. I haven't met him yet.
Oh, dude, he's fucking great.
Yeah,
Pickle
he sounds
gets
like a
there,
really cool dude.
and Pickle goes in the middle of the place, sits at a table, and like gets on his computer. What the fuck was he doing?
Yeah, just like sat in the middle of the room and didn't say a word to nobody, just playing on the computer.
I don't know what he's doing.
He was
He
playing
was
mud.
playing mud or something. I don't know. He
I
was
want to
like,
come to this, but I'm in the middle of a
trying to
intense
get on the network.
mud
We're here to
match.
network. Man,
I think he thought, well, if I just sit here, people will come to me.
House of Goats, the most entertaining, I don't even call them band, group of guys around. Fucking stole the show, very entertaining. That was great, the speech that they gave. And still we play. And still we play.
They can carry out a bit.
It was so good that Daniel instantly stole it moments after they were done.
Yeah, but then it didn't work.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, no, we already did that, man.
Yeah, he gave it hell, but just couldn't get to that next House of Goats level. He didn't know. Kevin's a charismatic motherfucker, and Daniel just gives good hand jobs. Got them soft ass hands, boy.
Speaking of K-Goat, I know they like video games, but why do he shaved his beard, and now he just looked like Mario? Was that something? He looks like a 60-year-old plumber.
I have no idea,
You don't know
man.
what's up with
He
that?
fluctuates, man.
Oh, man.
He jumps in.
That was the
he
first
might
time I
be-
saw him. I was like, holy shit, it's
He's
Mario.
a real creative dude, and his sense of humor's out there. I'm probably thinking he goes through a lot of depression when he's not being entertaining, and he probably goes in there. He's like, I need a change, and shaves off his beard or something. I'm not sure. That's just a
Those
guess.
are entertaining, man.
Nice.
But dude, Vinny got up there. Vinny is one hell of a motivational speaker. At moments, it felt like a really good infomercial or a I don't know, something you go to fucking get you either off of drugs or something, man, or on them. I don't know. He was a good motivational speaker. I'm like, fucking bust out the ShamWows. Let's get this shit done. I'm waiting for Vinny to bust out with a juicer. I know what it's like to try to crush apples with your hand. I've been there too. That's us. We all struggling smoothie drinkers out here, and we need to come together and develop a machine to fucking mutilate the
microgreens.
Microgreens and make a juice out of it.
Yeah, let's juice
So, man, he was very relatable and a motivational speaker. I wanted to get up and throw a fucking stool. I was like, yeah. And then if that wasn't enough, Daniel keeps jumping up doing crowd hype. Like, yeah, we at the summit, right? Vinny giving a motivational speech, and Daniel's like, give it up, New Orleans. He's up there thinking he's Rachel Vett.
Come on, he didn't say New Orleans.
Y'all ready to fucking sum it up, Miss Bitch?
I think he was just excited because his first event went well and he had a lot of people there.
He did in between song crowd hype out there, man.
Well, somebody had to do it.
But after they spoke and House of Goats did an amazing job, then we were graced with the presence from like some internet people and some fucking photographers and a bunch of other people who fucking don't know shit about
Bagnetto.
fucking shit. Yeah, Bagnetto got out there with his list of fucking complaints.
No, that was great. I think a lot of them needed to hear that. That was
Over
good.
and over, though. All I heard the whole fucking night is how bands need to promote more and do a better job on Facebook. And I'm like, motherfucker. Like, I was hoping, I wanted more. Like, I did not hear once mentioned all night, hey, you're artist out there. How about you go and create good art? Like, maybe, just maybe, it's not the fact that people don't have access or don't listen to what you do. Maybe they do, and they don't like it. Like, I never heard of that, like, mentioned one time. I kept hearing our bands need to promote more, but I thought this was a promotional company, so I'm getting kind of fucking confused. And it seemed like the artists, if they want to be artists and hire promotional companies, that maybe they need to focus on making good art. The majority of bands out there don't even have a product to sell.
Right.
They're like you. You're making videos, you're starting up, but then when you go to buy the fucking vegetable, you can't buy it yet because shit ain't grown. You can get Dave a dead rabbit, but still, I think that was a major thing of, man, these bands, if you're a band, you sell a live show and you sell your music. And if you don't have it to sell, or you have it and it's just not of quality, don't matter who knows about it. So maybe spamming your friends on Facebook and making shitty videos all the fucking time and pumping them out, maybe that's
all
not...
do is clog it, man.
Maybe that's not the answer. Maybe the answer is get out there and be creative and make good music. But I didn't hear that. I just did hear a lot about Facebook too. It was like
Yeah, I almost wanted to hold my hand up.
What's Facebook?
And be like, what's fucking Facebook? They'd be like, holy shit, get him.
Mayday comes up to me at the end of the night and goes, I don't think you're doing all you can with Mayday's remodeling service. Like, do we have a fucking group? Have you spammed anybody with Mayday's remodeling service lately?
I was very concerned.
Does anybody know
My
about
analytics have been down.
Yeah, right. I'm fucking in trouble.
We better boost it.
Yeah, well, why don't you make me some videos fucking like you did last time? Yeah, that's good. I'm fucking anybody watch that thing.
I don't know.
He's saying it sounds like everybody's thinks something else is the problem and they're not looking internal.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was cool to see everybody come together and just hang out. Like, that was kind of neat. I don't know. It was cool to hang out. Like, I liked the people that were there. Those people I would hang out with for whatever reason. Could have just been a barbecue or something. But I don't know, man. The Battle of they're doing something. And to me, doing something and putting forth effort is better than nobody doing anything. Nothing bad comes... I can't say nothing. Bad shit always happens when I try to do things. But doing something and putting energy into booking shows and throwing good quality shows and promoting, there's nothing bad that can happen from that. So I'm very happy that they're doing it, and they're great guys. Like, they're all fucking super nice and always fun to be around. But I don't know. I didn't learn nothing at the thing.
Well, we didn't learn anything because we already knew, all that shit. But I think the whole goal is for, like, maybe there were, I couldn't tell. I mean, everybody I quote unquote met that night, I knew already. But some of those people might not have, number one. Number two, some of those people might be younger, or it might be like their first band or something, and they need that information. So it might have been informative and good for some people. Yeah, we were kind of like, all right, we already know this shit. But I think for the people who didn't know, it was an informative thing. It did get kind of lame, though, towards the end when it was like just some random ass people started getting up there, and I got something to say, too. And like the back crowd was like, like everybody was talking. It's like, dude, sit down, take a seat.
It's hard to hold people's
enough.
attention
with
talking to begin with.
But I think, like I said, the guys, they explained their thing. They did what they were going to do. And then Fagnetto got up there, and I think that was important. Like, his shit was very, very good. Lazy Eye even got up there and got serious. I'd like to teach you all something. That was
Bagnetto's
nice.
Came out the gates great. I was like, damn, he's way better at this than I thought he was going to be. It's only when he got to his list of complaints, I'm like, all right.
Oh, come on.
Can it,
Dude, I like when he said, hey, you know what? This is my house, basically. So when you come here, if you respect my place, then
yeah,
I'm
it kind of felt, then I started feeling guilty. Like, because I was throwing cups around his place and
yeah, you
threw
always
jambalaya across his living room.
Yeah.
I was like, I peed on the seat once.
Oh, you better not have.
I swear, I've been there a lot. Like, it happened one time. I kind of got distracted, dazed off for a second, and peed a little on his seat.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah.
At least they got doors.
They don't have urinals?
They do.
Okay.
Sometimes, shit happens.
Yeah.
Speaking of urinals, it's time for Out with Ali! Out with Allie, Southport Hall, all week long. Southport Hall. Want to let everybody know that this Tuesday, from 6 to 9 p.m., there's the artist entrance at Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
The reason I mentioned this special artist entrance is because the featured artists are visual artist Mary Ann Benura Smith, literary artist Cassie Prune, and musician Jack Locke. Yeah.
All right, that's exciting.
Dude, that is exciting, man. I didn't know. I think this is the first time Jack's playing it, or maybe second. But
How about you go with 7.5 then?
there you go. Other than that, on Friday, dude, Southport's booming. On Friday at Southport Hall, we got Vedas, Fighting for Frequency, and Dustin Cole. Rock right out with us in the deck room at Southport Hall. Awesome music all night long. Doors at 8, show at 9, tickets $7. Dustin Cole's up first, Fighting for Frequency. Then Vedas will close out the night. Boom.
What is this? You know about these people?
Well, Vedas, remember Radioactive Red? We played with them.
I do.
That's the same band. They just changed the name. I think they might have got some new members or something. But when I was younger, the funny thing is when I was younger, I was really good friends with the guys in Vedas. And so Vedas was an old band from back in the day. And they played like a few of my birthday shows, and I followed them throughout the years. And then they kind of broke up, and the singer went with maybe one of the other members. They started Radioactive Red and got a chick singer too. And then they got to the point where they're like, you know what? Why don't we just change the name to Vedas because it's easy? And since everybody agreed, you know what? This is information I learned at the summit, actually, because I got to talk to my friend in Vedas, Gregor, and it's what he told me. So, Vedas is Radioactive Red. So, that's very cool. And I've never seen the other two bands, so that'll be exciting. I think maybe we saw Fighting for Frequency once, but I don't remember. We might have, like, been in some other world at that time. And on Saturday at Southport Hall, Dark Effects. Dark Effects. There's a band called Vega, not to be confused with Vedas. Vega, Fly Molo, and So Lunar. And I talked to the guys from So Lunar at the summit. Those guys are really good friends also. And that's an instrumental band as far as I know. And they're pretty good. And every time they play too late or too early, and we miss them. And I think we might even miss them this week for the only simple reason that, unfortunately, on the same night at Babylon, Jack Locke's new project's playing. So I don't know how we go about that.
Jack Locke's busy.
I know, man. And like, I really want to see Pale Devil's Son because we kind of like long awaited. They're playing at Babylon, and it's like, fuck. How do you see it all? You know. But there's a lot of fucking awesome shit going on this weekend. And the bands that are playing on Saturday with Jack Locke and Pale Devil's Son is Black Creole, which we saw at Babylon a couple weeks ago, and they were killer. The dude that took his shirt off and all that. Remember that? Yeah. And Breach is playing. That's Buddy Wayne's band. And Smoke. So, I don't know, man. Saturday, we might be bouncing around Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
This
you can wear your fucking East outfit.
The first time we crank up at the new place, God, they're going to be like...
So we had a week
Poor
of
neighbors.
like nothing really this weekend that, I mean, there was stuff going on, but we like didn't go anywhere. And now this coming week is full of like so many things. It's like, holy shit, there's a lot of stuff happening.
It's so happening.
It's so happening. It's going to be a great weekend.
Mayday, do you want to see Jack do metal?
That
means no.
I don't know, man. That dude's so talented.
That's what he's doing? He's doing metal?
Yeah, but metal's metal.
He puts... that's true. I don't know.
Wait, really? He's really doing metal?
It's supposed to be like a dark and brooding band.
He puts on such a
It's
show,
metal,
just
yeah.
I guess we're
physically,
going to
not
have
just-
to go and find out.
Dude, I think anything he does is going to be great.
Not just his music, just the physicality of him is incredible. I don't know how he does it.
A lot of alcohol.
Fucking shit-faced.
I guess.
All right, be exciting weekend. A lot to report back to you on next
Yeah,
Sunday
there will
about.
be, man.
Dude, what the fuck does Mayday got to say? Do you have a bit?
I do. Dude, I am so fucking happy that the fucking Earth and all that is back to the way it was with the time change. Oh my God, I feel so much better with
Really?
this.
Well, good.
Oh God, dude. Like, seriously, I felt off for a while, and then now it feels like I'm starting to click back right. You know what I mean? A little bit.
You adjusted.
I adjusted. It's taken a little bit, but if this feels like the correct way.
This feels right to
This
you.
feels right.
Well, is this standard time?
I think this is
the
regular
real-
time. This isn't daylight savings
Who
time,
are you
right?
supposed to know? You got that almanac.
Yeah, right.
I don't know that shit, man. Well, you know what I did hear? I did hear that Florida was talking about not changing times. anymore.
Arizona already does it.
Oh,
so,
really?
I mean, yeah.
I didn't know that.
So
I
it's
heard
kind of
Florida was
like,
trying to do it.
I don't know.
It's
It's
the
just
same. There's no need. It was done for like an energy saving thing, wasn't it?
It was done, dude. What I researched, it was done for the fucking originally for commerce because they didn't have like a full electricity for the baseball games and stuff like that, and that was one of the major reasons promoters wanted to set the time back so they'd have more daylight to do outdoor shit.
See, I heard it's the first time it was implemented was Nazi Germany. And then some fucking communist cunt come and try to bring it to America and fucking let her have it. She blew an owner of a business or something, and then fucking next thing you know, whoop-de-doo, she's in power. Next
Got
thing
him in the
Tom's,
cooler.
Tom's fucking changing.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
I always thought the government did it just to fucking prove to you that they own time.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
nope, it's 6 o'clock now.
Yeah, it's like, wait, it was
Sorry.
7. Yeah,
Like, wait,
Sorry,
what?
sorry, bitch.
They're like,
Sorry,
you know
bitch.
why the time changed? Because the government can do that. That's just
That's
take an
right.
hour away.
I don't like that.
They do it just like they do with taxes and shit. They're like, we'll take it away and then
give it back.
give it back to them or something else.
When we're
Act like
done
we
with
give
it,
them
we
something.
don't want it anymore.
I tell you what, though, that
Yeah.
rooster knows what the fucking time it is.
That's right. Don't matter.
The
That
sun
motherfucker
comes
don't
up, that dude's
observe.
growing. Going off.
Oh, shit. Well, dude, speaking of going off Netflix, I've been having this on the show for, what time is it? All right, we're actually going to do it this week. I've been having this on the show notes since the beginning of March. Actually, last month, right before the month started, I had it, and we just never used it. We've had so much going on. So I got some picks of
Picks?
movies. I'm going to just throw out some names, though, that I saw available now on Netflix of something. 300's available. I watched it. I thought it was cool. Don't want to see it again, but I
Yeah,
think if you haven't saw it, it's a pretty neat movie.
It's a great movie. It's visually stunning.
Yes, really cool.
But I like
looking.
everything, so, you know.
Right,
whatever.
your opinion. You like pickle. It's good.
Gray area motherfucker.
Adventureland. Is that what fucking Tom Clooney and he goes to like Disney World or something? Or some futuristic theme park? Does anybody know?
I don't.
No, I don't think it was
No,
him.
I don't think that's what that is.
I think that's what that is.
No, I don't know.
Allie could look it up for it, but she went on break after a 20-minute fucking fix your Facebook fucking thing. Beer Fest.
Oh, I like that.
I actually watched some of that. That was actually one of my little
Beer
watches.
Fest is funny.
Is that
It's
what
got some
Arnie,
humorous.
the dude from Howard Stern, is he on?
No.
No, this is
It's
the,
go ahead.
the Super Trooper crew.
Yeah.
crew.
It's
I
that
forgot
whole
their-
thing.
they got a
It's
name.
basically
I
Super
forgot their
Troopers
name.
with, I know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Buddha if it's any good, but we know he said yes. What did you think of it?
It's not as good. I can definitely say this is not nearly as good as Super Troopers.
No, it's not.
All right.
It's
But
not.
it's-
but it's got funny moments.
It's got a couple funny moments. If you like Oktoberfest and all that, and you want something kind of just to zone out on, it's okay.
All right. My parents watched The Bucket List, and that's available. And I think if you're an old person, that would be a great movie to watch. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm not watching fucking John Travolta and fucking all that.
That movie, Cocoon,
Oh, yeah.
it's a cool movie, but I don't like movies about old people. I don't like them kind of about
Wilford Brimley.
children either. Like movies about kids or fucking old people, I kind of don't want to see. But I hear it's really good. So if you're an old person or not, you're into that type of shit, Bucket List probably be a good one to watch. Casino.
Oh man, that is like. Go ahead.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, me neither.
That's a
is
good
one of my
fucking movie.
Favorite. That's like seriously top 10 favorite movies of all
What? You
time.
like it better than Goodfellas?
Yeah.
I remember when I watched it, I liked
you know what?
Goodfellas better.
I just watched Goodfellas like the last
Right.
week, right? That was an incredible, incredible movie. I gotta watch Casino now since it's fresh and go, all right,
Gotcha.
I'll come back to this.
All right.
What's better?
Yeah.
But right there, I love those two movies.
When Casino came out, though, I was like, it's like a not as good Goodfellas. But
Really?
it's still good, yeah.
It's good. I don't know. It's got some moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And dude, Cruel Intentions, Cruel Intentions 2, and Cruel Intentions 3.
I wanna bang
all
my
available.
sister.
Just watch the first one.
Really?
The first was pretty cool.
And don't they
she's
have-
pretty hot. Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's, she was
It's
wearing
the other
that.
one, the one with the cool eyes.
Oh,
Selma Blair?
Isn't this the movie Cruel Intentions
Yeah.
where the two chicks
Yeah,
kiss?
Yeah. Selma
Yeah.
Blair.
No, I don't think that's her. I don't know her name.
that is her.
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Nope.
No, it's Reese Witherspoon.
Oh.
There's somebody else in it, the other chick.
It's Selma Blair.
Really?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Maybe I'm thinking of a whole nother movie.
No, it's definitely Selma
thinking
Blair.
of,
She's black.
you're thinking of Wild Things.
Yeah, Wild
You're thinking of
Things,
Wild
dude,
Things.
Wild
What's her
Things.
name?
Hey, Denise Richards.
Yeah,
Denise
that's
Richards.
it. Hey,
Denise
that's right.
Richard is
So-
fucking banging.
Is
it,
it Nev
motherfucker.
Campbell?
So watch that.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
watch Cruel Intentions.
That pool scene, dude.
Did
Ooh.
anybody even know they did 2 and 3?
No.
I knew they did a 2. I didn't know they did a 3.
Good thing I didn't click on. I've been waiting for the pool scene. It never happened.
No, that's not
pool
happening.
You dumbass.
You dumbass.
You stupid ass.
Allie, can you see if Adventureland's got George Clooney and goes to a futuristic
the one
theme
that
park?
with Jesse Eisenberg. Is that the
No,
one?
that's Zombieland.
All right.
That's a great movie, too. None of that's
No,
available.
Adventureland does have Jesse Eisenberg.
Motherfucker.
Adventureland?
Yeah,
What's
and
it
fucking
about?
Ryan Reynolds and Kristen Bell. We saw
Kristen,
this.
Yeah. Kristen, what's her name from?
We saw
fucking-
that?
No, what's her fucking name? Kristen, whatever. That
Yeah.
stupid skank that
What's
was
it about?
fucking
What's it about?
Stewart. Oh,
What's
I
it
can't
about?
stand that bitch. It's about they worked at the amusement park and she was fucking the manager and she really was fucking like the producer of the movie or some
Oh,
shit.
that
too.
movie ain't good.
No, it was pretty
that
funny.
wasn't
It was
American
weird.
Ultra or something like that? Was
Kristen Bell is in it too, or Wig, or one of them chicks, huh?
Oh, I think
Is it
Kristen
Bell?
Wig is. No, Bell. I hate Bell. I wouldn't watch it.
You
with
sure it's
Bell.
not
I
Bell?
know it's. I know my motherfucking wigs
Wait.
and I know my Bell. Right? I'll tell you this much.
It's Kristen
Hey, fuck-
Stewart. Oh wait, go ahead.
I was gonna say fucking PPV. They were talking about Kristen Wiig.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, we're talking about Kristen Wiig. We ain't talking about motherfucking Kristen Bell, bitch.
Okay, Wig is the one that's a little
Okay.
uglier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Bell.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so lost.
Yeah, it's Wig. It's Wig.
Dude, The Brothers Grimm. Is that with Sacha Baron Cohen?
no,
Is
that's
it?
the Matt Damon. Movie,
Oh,
I believe.
really?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
Sorry, Tom, you were so fucking far off in like everything
Well,
today.
that one
Like,
with-
what happened?
Fucking don't know. These movies all got very similar names. I
When
don't
did
give
this
a fuck.
movie come out?
There's a movie with George Clooney where
Oh,
the
it's Heath
motherfucker's in
Ledger.
a
Oh.
goddamn
Oh, hold on.
amusement
we watching
park. I
this
know
one?
it. I don't know what it's called, but there is.
Oh yeah, Brothers Grimm. This was Matt Damon, Heath Ledger, Peter Stormare, Alina Headey, Jonathan Pryce, and Monica Bellucci.
All right, what's it about?
Pirates, it looks like.
Yar.
No, it's a
fairy
fantasy film.
tale
Fictitious
thing.
portraits of the very Brothers Grimm, traveling con artists in the French-occupied Germany through the 19th century. They encountered a general fairy tale curse that requires real courage. I can't read right now.
Oh yeah.
And they're doing bogus
All right, so anyway.
exorcisms.
Dude,
and
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, that's fucking cool. That movie's
Are you-
funny.
you like that?
Yeah, dude. And
I
fucking
don't
Mila
like the
Kunis
guy.
is so fun in that movie.
I mean,
Well, she
Mila
liked
Kunis
it,
is
huh?
hot. But fucking,
Dude, Mila
who's the
Kunis
guy?
is everything.
Jason. He was on Don't About Your Mother, whatever it is.
No, he
this a
yeah, but
game?
he no, that's not him, is it?
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
a guy.
the same dude.
Yeah, it is. From there's
The dude
How
in
I
I
Met
Love
Your
You
Mother.
Man?
No. How
This sounds like
It's the dude
Tackett's
from
giving
I
me a
Love You,
fucking
Man.
House of
It's
Goats
the
review.
No, I forgot his name. But he's good.
It's
Of course
Jason
you like it.
Segel. It's Jason Segel. He
Jason
was on
Segel.
How I Met Your
Hey, for
Mother.
fucking
Remember?
Segel.
For two,
And
motherfucker.
he is in Forgetting
Two.
Sarah Marshall,
Chris
and he's
Wig
funny
and
in that
Chris-
movie.
I'm definitely not watching this shit. It's already not too much
Dude, whatever,
estrogen.
dude. Actually, both chicks in that movie are hot.
If you want to see the dude's dick, it's like full front and center, like right at the
That's good.
beginning
I
of the
forgot
show.
about
I guess
that
you liked
part.
it,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Oh, it was great.
I just remember Mila Kunis being really hot.
Dude,
Always
Ghostbusters
Oh, you know
is
Kristen
also
Bell,
a bit-
dude. It's
motherfucker.
Kristen Bell. That's why you don't like it, Mayday. It's fucking Kristen Bell. But
He
you know what
likes
else
go-
makes that movie
Allie!
good? I want to say one thing, Mark.
Steven said no.
Russell Brand is in it. He's fucking awesome. You gotta admit that.
In the
This
Ghostbusters.
is Ali.
All right, whatever.
He was trying to play Ghostbusters theme. Mayday loves Ghostbusters, and it's available along with Ghostbusters 2.
I didn't know this was Dougie Fresh. That was sick.
Really?
Remember they played this?
Is that Ghostbusters 2?
That was a badass song. And of course, Winston put it on.
Fucking
It's
Winston's
kinda
the
racist.
shit.
That's
What?
Big Twinkie.
It's racist that a black guy would listen to hip hop? You racist bastard. You're a racist. You're the real problem.
Oh, man. Just
Yeah.
Like,
That's what
it's
Mayday
just like
has to
fucking,
say.
Fuller
right.
House.
I definitely would not watch Ghostbusters 1 or 2 again. But yet they
were
are
good
great
Man.
movies.
You didn't like them?
Oh, I
You
love
still
them.
want to see them again?
Oh, the first one's amazing.
You want to see the all chick?
Type something, Janine. I'm fucking paying for this.
I don't even remember seeing it, honestly.
Yeah, you watched it with me, and I think you fell asleep.
I went like straight to sleep.
Yeah, Hostage is on there.
What's Hostage?
I don't know. I don't
Bruce
need
Willis.
to see.
Bruce Willis.
I don't need to see any movie called Hostage.
That's Bruce
Okay, it's
Willis.
Bruce
where
Willis.
Bruce Willis.
It's a 2005 movie.
So it's pretty much the movie they just released
He
again.
quits the force and relocates his family to the suburbs.
It's Die Hard
He thought he
vibe.
escaped the hustle and bustle until an elaborate local heist puts him back in the center of a hostage situation. Bruce Willis.
Yeah, no.
So
I pronounce you
dumb.
Chuck and Larry.
That's dumb.
Wait, isn't there a hot part with
Jessica
Jessica
Biel.
Alba?
Oh, Jessica Biel.
my
Oh, she's so fine. But it's kind of funny, but if you're a kid, you know, like it's not an adult movie, I guess. Chuck and Larry was kind of cute. It was,
And
what's
Buddha
his name?
liked it,
Kevin,
right?
whatever.
Yeah.
The other Kevin, right?
Jackass number 2. I don't remember which one that is. All our Jackass movies blend into one to me. But I could definitely throw that on if I was doing something else. Just kind of peek
Kevin
at every
James.
once in a while and laugh at some dumb shit that they did.
Yeah.
For
Just
me, after I
me.
watched the Steve-O meltdown, I can't watch any of that ever again. Like, that
Yeah,
whole thing.
It's too painful.
My favorite
You
one,
know
I
what,
think it was number 3 when he was walking with a tray of soup. I think Bam was walking with this tray with like a bowl of soup, and this fucking hand came out of nowhere. This like
smacked
5-foot
him,
hand,
yeah,
and it went,
yeah.
whoop, it just fucking went everywhere.
kinda funny.
That's my favorite one.
But I do have some recommendations. One is Moon.
Yeah, dude.
It stars Sam Rockwell. I know him as Percy Wetmore, Billy the Kid from The Green Mile. He played a bunch of shit though. This dude's fucking good, really good actor. It's pretty much him in like a space station to where he mines. It's not a space station. It's a moon base where they mine for some kind of substance that gives Earth energy, and they shoot it to Earth. And he's there working at it. And
Oh yeah, that was Persian.
everybody's favorite pedophile, homosexual, Kevin Spacey, is the voice
He
of the
plays
robot.
the robot.
And he tries to touch him at one point. I thought that was funny. Right after he shaves, he tries to touch him.
Yeah, he did
kind
try
of
to
went.
touch
That's
him.
kind of ironic. But really cool. I thought well acted. The director is Duncan Zoe Jones. He's actually David Bowie's son.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that was kind of neat. When I read about that, I'm like, all right, this guy's got a cool dad.
I'll probably watch it. It sounds cool. When I read it, I was like, I want to see that.
It was weird.
It almost reminds me of one of the movies like Survivor with Tom Hanks, right? Where he's on the island all by himself. It starts to deal with delusions and what happens when you're alone that time. And it just keeps going to where at the end you're like, wow, that was fucking pretty crazy. Like there's enough. It's not very predictable.
Is it
like at
kind of
all.
like 2001?
There's got parts of
Moments,
that.
alright.
Yeah. A little bit of that in it. But doesn't go kind of. It's a little simpler on
Right,
your
it's
brain.
not as
than-
abstract as the other stuff.
Yeah. I remember I loved Space Odyssey so much I got the book. And when you read the book, you're like, God damn, I thought of like 1/8 of this. Like when they break it down in book form, you're like, oh my fucking God. Because that movie does not explain everything to you. So this, it kind of is a little more easier to read, I guess, and easier to watch.
Nice.
But kind of cool. It's cool twists and turns in it. And it's one of them slow burns, though, where you're just watching a guy. I mean, but besides Kevin Spacey doing the voice of a robot, it's pretty much them two.
All right.
Like that's it. He carries this movie with a robot talking to him and him just acting it out. So really neat.
Please put that away.
Next, dude, The Experiment. Remember we watched that Stanford Experiment movie?
Oh, yeah.
And I told you it reminded me of another movie. Well, they put it back on Netflix.
What? I could see
Adrian Brody is in it.
That thing
Forrest
was
Whitaker's in it.
Oh, Forrest.
Dude,
Oh, that shit's brutal, man.
I hate fucking Forrest Whitaker, and I think this movie is responsible for it.
Really?
Yeah,
The first
very
time
much.
I ever seen and knew who he was, Dustin Hoffman, is when he played Rain Man. So the next things I've ever seen him in, I was trying to figure out why he wasn't acting like a fucking retard. And so it ruined Dustin Hoffman after, like, that's how I seen him. He was Rain Man, and anytime he acted, I don't know why it happened to him, because it didn't happen. I don't see Ari when I see Leonardo DiCaprio, but I damn sure seen Rain Man anytime Dustin Hoffman was in a movie. This, though, movie is responsible for me hating Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah. No, I've seen it, man.
You seen this one?
Yeah, it's wicked.
Adrian Brody's
I didn't
fucking
even
cool
see
as
that.
shit.
I didn't
Great,
like
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
this-
was a really good movie.
This doesn't try to stay as true to it to make it a fucking intense movie.
Right.
Like they elaborate.
Yeah.
The Stanford Experiment
Was a
movie we
little
watched
more-
was a little more kind of let's make it like a
really
documentary
happened.
style.
Right.
This one
No, this is
pulls out the
entertainment.
stops and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah,
All right.
we'll tell you a story. It's generally
Right,
based
based
on
on
the
this
truth,
loosely.
but it goes where that one doesn't go.
Buckle up.
Pretty fucking cool movie. That's another one where it was kind of low budget. You can tell it wasn't expensive to make, but the acting job in it and the writing was really good. One that was expensive to make, The Fifth Estate. It's got Benedict Cumberbatch in it. Big fan of him. He also he plays Julian Assange, who's a weird motherfucker. Always been intrigued by him and the work that he does, and mostly just the fact of his weird white hair. It's about WikiLeaks and how they got started in it and shit like that. And Benedict plays Julian Assange.
He does an amazing job.
Yeah, that dude's a great actor.
Cumberbatch is great, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those movies to where, I don't know, it's not a lot of action. It's not a lot, I don't know, it's kind of real to the case. So it's not the most spectacular movie, but it is an interesting story, and it's well acted and well written and shot well, if I remember correctly. I don't remember who did the soundtrack, but I remember it being a cool experience, and you felt like you learned a little something about it.
A little something.
I did the drop of the pen. I haven't done that all night. I didn't stick it to my can. I'm going down to get it.
Talking about Czar recommendations, always follow them, but not so much my wife. The first time you recommended something to me was Black Mirror.
Oh no!
Yes,
and
the greatest show ever.
First episode.
And you didn't tell me not to do that, huh?
Didn't tell me, and that's the first episode the wife watched. With the pig fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
and she's like, I'm never watching another show, Mark says, or Czar says to her.
Oh, really?
Never watching
She missed out.
If I say anything and I don't, hey, she's like, nope, not watching it. Nope.
Yeah, you can't tell her now.
Dude, that is a hell of a show and a hell of an episode.
She missed out.
I was fucking like, whoa.
Yeah.
But it got really good after,
It's a good show, man.
Every
season.
That first one, it never goes there again.
It's incredible, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That first episode
good.
still.
I don't know if I can do that again.
We're at with 3 seasons in, and no episode has ever gone to that first episode. That first episode was him being bitter and angry and wanting to get
now. Black Mirror?
4 seasons.
4 seasons, yeah.
Yeah, no episode has ever reached that very first episode.
There's
2 came close. 2.
So you still watch it just without.
Oh yeah, most of the stuff.
You don't tell her
all
you're
the
fucking
superhero
missing
stuff,
some great shit.
All like the Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and all of those that she doesn't want to watch it because Daredevil. Like
what is she watching? Fucking Full House?
No, she didn't like that either.
Oh man!
But like the first season of Daredevil, like the first show was some kid getting kidnapped, and she's like, I can't watch it. Every time we watch it, it's like at 9 o'clock and going to bed and laying down in bed.
TV's about
it's all,
problems.
It's all that brutal real life stuff, and she's like,
yeah.
I don't want it. It's too suspenseful. I don't want to watch it.
Oh man! Well, dude, speaking of brutal and suspenseful, there's a new series coming out on the 23rd, Requiem. It's a TV series, 6-part British television drama serial. Don't know what all that means. It means something about it being shot in order, I think, or being... I don't know if a serial... It gets confusing. I don't know what it is. But that means that each episode could be non-related to the next episode, or it could be one big, long story. And I don't know which one this is. So we'll have to find out.
Is that like Requiem of a Dream?
Yeah, but no, it doesn't say of a dream after. Just that word.
So it's nothing to do with heroin.
That's another one I can't watch with the wife.
Yeah, no, you definitely, because it's about a winning cellist. I don't know what that...
Cellist?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Cellist.
Huh. What does that mean? That's like a little fiddle or something? I don't know what a fucking...
cello.
What is that?
It's
What's
like
a fucking
big,
cello?
It's kind of like a big bass or
Stand-up
something.
bass?
Kind of.
So this broad who plays a big stand-up bass, her life is turned upside down following the unexpected suicide of her mother, which raises a number of questions about her identity
It's like a
and
stand-up
events of her
violin.
past. So this chick's gonna be all fucked up. Her mom kills herself. She's very confused. She plays a big giant stand-up bass.
It sounds stupid. It's more like a violin, like I told you.
I read some things that said it starts off, it's really cool, kind of interesting. It's got some supernatural shit in it. It seems like a mystery to where you're trying to figure out if this is just in somebody's head or in real life. So I'm kind of, that story always intrigues me. It's British, so that always kind of helps. At least it'll sound cool.
It's shocking.
If she talks like
shocking.
shocking.
Always sound intelligent except for that.
Yeah, right. But man, I thought that sounded kind of cool. I'm looking forward. Maybe we'll finish. We're getting close to finishing Jessica Jones. It's a fuck, man. That show. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not.
Purple ain't there, man.
It doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't
there.
reach the level of. Definitely doesn't reach the level of Jessica Jones. I'm gonna put it still above Luke Cage and Iron Fist. It's still above those,
I
but
agree.
it's nowhere near as good as the first season. And the propaganda in it is goddamn.
Oh, is it getting that bad?
Oh, it's bad. It's to the point now where the fucking one of the characters blames something bad that happens on the fact that she wasn't driving because she felt like the man should drive, and then ended up having some
20-minute thing.
I'm like, oh god, we can't even drive a fucking car
Because
anymore.
the dude was a shit driver, and she knew that, but she didn't stand up and say anything because he was the man.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty fucking. It's just getting
Oh, it was
blatant.
funny. There's some funny
And dude, there's
shit.
a lot of lesbian in it, which I don't mind, but this is Hollywood. Can we see Hollywood lesbians? Like
different.
when,
Yeah,
when-
the lesbians are
when
not
two
hot,
gay
man.
guys
Goddamn.
kiss, I'm pretty sure they're like good-looking gay
They're not
guys.
bears.
Yeah, no, we get to see
No.
lesbian. The Trinity, who's got like.
Yeah.
I actually just saw that episode the other
Wait, is
day.
she naked?
Yeah. Oh, it's so not
Oh, they
hot.
just. There's.
it's not.
I'm
and then
sorry,
the chick
Jerry
you
is
watch
not
it get her
hot.
on with, it's all scarred up and shit. It's like this is the most unhot lesbian thing ever.
To me, even if the chick was Pamela Anderson in her prime, the both chicks have to be hot for me. I'm sorry, I can't deal with the Jerry getting naked. She's not cute. I have trouble with it, dude. It creeps me out because she's too old too. It's like creepy. Like I wouldn't want to see a man and a woman those two age do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a cutoff for me to see a sex scene. This was not something I needed to see.
Allie has high standards.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, look, maybe 45
Black Swan,
is pushing
my
it.
bad.
Dude, they were not that old in Black Swan. They were both fine as fuck. They were
I still
probably in
haven't
30s.
seen it. I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah,
It's
you need to
right
check
there.
it
The DVD's right down there. That's a great
DVD's
one.
these
nuts.
That's right, motherfucker.
Hey, made it? Did you finish season 1 of Jessica Jones?
Not yet. Almost.
All right.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Getting there.
All right. Unfortunately, it doesn't get any better than that. But she's still a super likable fucking. I like spending time with Jessica Jones. Like, she saves this fucking series through the stupid writing, the weak fucking bad guys, the dumb story, the fucking propaganda, just being on top of the story. I don't mind propaganda. I don't even care what you're propagandizing. I understand the game and I respect everybody. I don't care about any of that shit. All the shit people get worked up politically about, I don't fucking care. I feel so detached from this society, I don't give a fuck what people do. But I just get aggravated when you put the propaganda on the top of the story and the creativity and not lower. Like, I'm fine with underlining propaganda being in things, but just it being shoved in your fucking face and being the forefront of the show and not a catalyst for things to happen. I have a problem with it. It's just
Luke Cage was real bad with that too.
Oh, it's-
with the
yeah.
Black Lives Matter thing, they blew it up, man.
yeah.
Well, you've got to understand, like, that was their show. This is the
So
women's show.
next
They're,
up,
you know.
looking around at Netflix though, and I've been having a fucking feeling like Netflix is buying up everything. Every week you hear like on PPVGuys and on the internet that Netflix just paid this person X amount of dollars to develop a show. They just spent this much on fucking Will Smith to make
They got to be bringing it in, man.
They bring it, or they're just going in debt to build this big catalog and then sell it maybe to
I've heard
Apple
that
or
too,
something.
yeah.
Like, who knows what they're doing? They're taking a lot of chances, and the one thing they definitely know they're doing is spending the fuck out of some money. And I'm kind of looking, though, at Netflix, and it's starting to look more and more like fucking television and why I got rid of television back in the day. Like, I'm looking at these documentaries. They must have 4 documentaries about giant fucking fat people. 4? Like,
Dude, bro, what the fuck
No,
are you
you're
talking
right.
about?
I'm looking, I'm like, they
It
got
says this is a documentary about fat people.
Basically.
I saw one. I didn't see
There's
4,
more.
but-
There's more. And I'm just like, why would you want to watch that? I'm like, that's fucking weird. And there's more and more documentaries just like fucking like knockoff cop shows or something. Like, I don't know. It's so fucking played out. I remember Netflix back in the day when they did something and you saw Netflix original on there, it meant something.
Yeah, everything's now is Netflix original.
And it ain't good.
No.
It looks like bad knockoffs of something that was popular somewhere else, so they just do their version of it. And I'm like, man, this fucking sucks.
You're pumping it out.
Or just pumping out anything just to say, choose from 4,000 shows. And it's just like satellite
posts.
television. You get so many fucking channels, there ain't nothing worth watching on any of it.
No, I was doing that the other day. I looked on it, and like the first, they have the big lines that you go through. And like the first 20 lines were just all reality type shows.
Right.
And I was like, I don't watch it. Where's the fucking movies? Like,
Yeah.
I had to go search for movies. Like, that's what it was originally. It was movies, a really cool series. And now it's all documentaries that you don't want to watch or some
I do love the fuck
cooking
out of them
shows and stuff like
BBC.
that.
Yeah, cooking show,
A
bad
lot of cooking
television.
shows, yeah. Just it's turning into what what everybody was getting away from, like you said. The
Yeah.
television.
Now, luckily, they still dude. BBC animal shows. That's fucking so amazing. I love the
they're
fuck out
beautiful.
of that. We were watching a goddamn. It was called The Hunt today, and dude, yeah, it looked beautiful. And to watch these animals fucking chase their food down and kill it, it's like, man, made the bunnies look.
Don't you be making fun of my brother.
Made the bunnies seem tame.
There's a big difference between getting hit with a pipe and getting eaten alive.
But a lot of the shit I see too, like the movies, just look like bad knockoffs of something that's popular. Oh, science fiction popular.
It's called Marvel.
The what?
No, Marvel's the standard, brother. Marvel set the motherfucking
Like
standard.
they're putting out the same thing every time. You're gonna crucify Mayday.
What?
That other one was really good though. Altered
No, it's
Carbon.
knockoffs that ain't a problem. Like, I don't mind when Polo puts out polo shirts in multiples of colors, but they're still the same shirt. They're polo shirts. It's when somebody else goes, I will stick a fucking alligator on it and sell out. And, you know what I'm saying?
Why not?
I don't know. I see that more and more on Netflix. It looks like.
Netflix is definitely starting to slip. I don't think Netflix is gonna survive unless they start putting some main titles in. They get like a nice little influx of them. Personally.
Yeah, see, I go the opposite way. Like, somebody else needs to fill the shoes that Netflix once had. Like Netflix, you look at HBO. HBO starts off, they brought you Hollywood movies, big budget movies, so you can watch them at home.
Yeah, every
And
Saturday.
They did that for years. They took over. Then they were like, no, you know what? That's not good enough anymore. We're going to start doing HBO original series. And their original series were fucking incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, every one almost. I mean, they're the same model as Netflix. And now kind of what is HBO? They're still doing it, but they don't have nearly
Not as much.
many
I mean,
shows.
just really Game of Thrones, when they were popping, Sopranos and
that
all
was
of those shows.
peak.
But yeah, I can't think of anything else besides Game of Thrones. They had the True Detectives. Wasn't that them?
Yeah, I think that one did good. Yeah.
Yeah, but they only did 2 seasons of that.
American Horror Story.
They
I think
did that.
had
That's still going.
My
The
favorite
Wire.
HBO series
Deadwood.
ever was fucking
Entourage?
Respect, Ali G Show.
Yeah, Deadwood and what was the
Deadwood was
circus?
okay.
Wasn't there a circus?
Oh, dude, Carnival.
Carnival?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, you can go on Amazon. If you got Amazon Prime, man, I don't know. You might be able to watch it for free. Carnival, it's fucking incredible.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't know if it's free yet.
It's a long season. Like, it's a couple of seasons in. Like, they did I think it's maybe 4 seasons, so it's a long watch.
4?
But yeah, incredible fucking show. But HBO still seems to mean something. Now I see Netflix original, I'm like, there's a good chance this is going to be garbage.
Yeah, I don't watch
Oh, Will Smith in it? Garbage.
You know what I did like? I saw, I don't know if y'all watched Freaks and Geeks back in the day when that was out. There was that Everything Sucks series. It's got
I saw that.
Oh, that's
is
freaky.
Is that the little black kid from Stranger Things? I think he's like the main.
Really? Jared told me it was good.
It's
He
cool,
didn't
man.
say it was
I
good. He
watched
said
it.
I should watch it.
I thought it was good. I really liked it.
All right.
Were you talking about
yeah.
the end of the fucking world?
It's different.
Oh no, not that one. Everything Sucks is something different. It's like a high schooler,
Yeah.
freshman high school.
It's like 90s, right?
Yeah, 93, I think. Yeah.
Oh, 90s. All right. I'll watch.
It's cool.
Dude, I tried to play the Path of the Blood Dragon or something. It was free on Xbox. You download for the month.
No, I don't know what that is.
That sounds fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what I was about to get to. Allie's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying this game out. She's like, you paid for this? I'm like, no. She's like, it looks fucking stupid. She's like, fucking House of Goats telling you to play that game? That's just some game that they're all playing? It looks dumb. It looks like them dumb games.
Underwood got on. Yeah.
Dude, it was a fucking motorcycle game. It was so horrible. Like, dude, it was something you'd play on your phone, but on an Xbox.
You don't play motor, you gotta get road rash.
It opens up and it looks like Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Oh God, are you serious?
Oh, it's bad. The game's horrible. You could do one of two things. You could push forward or pull backwards. It's just you on a bike or like a freaking...
It looks like bike.
Yeah. You know, little toys where it's got the rod through the elbow and the legs and it'd be real loose, like a little dancing character or something.
Real loose, like
Like an old school toy. It's when it feels like you are on that game. You're just like pushing the dude back and forth. It's fucking dumb.
You still on Rocket League?
Rocket League's always my go-to in between, you know. Far Cry's coming out 5.
No, that's
I
gonna
might
be
try
wicked.
that out.
Yeah. No, I've been playing a lot of PC. I got the Steam that Warhammer Vermintide. It's kind of like a hack and slash. It's really cool. It's a 4-person. Like you can either get a crew together or you get yourself and you join these pug groups. and just go through scenarios. It's pretty cool. I like it.
All right.
So that was a pretty cool, but it's PC only. So.
Oh, really? On Steam?
Yeah, Steam.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't play it on a Surface.
I just dropped the fucking pen anyway.
Again? What does that
All
make? Does that make
makes
it-
the show over, pal. It's fucking done.
Show's
Dude,
over.
Nice,
good to
man.
see you, man. Good hanging out.
Yep.
Glad
Good to
you're
be
doing
on,
well.
man.
I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to keep up with the videos.
I'm gonna keep throwing them out there.
Dude, Buddha Farms. Google it. Check it out. It's on YouTube. He's got a Facebook page.
I gotta make a group.
Yeah, invite Allie to it. Good
Do it,
shit.
see what happens.
Mayday, anything else?
That's it, man.
Are you
Good
excited
stuff.
next week on Not Real Radio? Ginger and the Bee with
I
their
am.
Sunday buzz.
I am. I
I've
want to
been-
see what's going on with that.
They got their little Sunday show they do. I
The
said little. I didn't
buzz.
mean to say little. That was kind
Yeah,
of.
what the
Right.
fuck?
Don't be like that. No, it's
Big,
fun, and
big,
entertaining.
big.
Yeah, it's a big show.
Sunday night buzz.
Yeah, they're doing a good job over there. It's going to be fun. I got to ask Sherry. I've been forgetting to ask her every time she's been on. I want to know if she'll just say yes to anything. Maybe we could think of challenges to challenge her with to see if we could get her to say no to something. Right? She says yes to Freelo, whatever crackpot weird ideas he's got. She said yes to the Girl Spice thing. She does all kinds of stuff. See, roller derby.
Yeah.
Like, she just
Yeah.
seems like a chick who if somebody asks her to do something, she's
All right,
going to
let's go.
fucking try.
All right.
So maybe we'll put it to the test and challenge her.
Frito might be scaring her or something, huh? It's stealing her soul and all that. Yeah,
Yeah, she has no more soul since the first time they met. You can do anything once you're soulless. Allie, anything else you want to end it? We got a busy week next weekend.
No, I don't have anything to say.
All right, good. Till next week, keep it not real.